soda, and I've got fish.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I forgot to unmute myself. Anyway.
Oh, I'm blocking
Yippee.
half the screen.
A little bit, but it's fine.
It's okay. Here. If I swap on my side, will it swap on your stream too?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. There we go. See, now I'm see-through. You can see me again.
Let me
I mean, see the
reposition you.
screen. You can
There
see
we
the
go.
screen again. You've always seen me.
Right.
But it's not our visibility day.
Help!
It's okay. It's. You're right. We can no longer be visible.
God. Yeah, that's how that works. Why is my game audio not working? Hang
I don't
on a
know, man.
minute. I thought I set that
Oh.
up, but apparently I didn't.
Sort
There
yourself.
we go. Fixed it. We're good
Stream
now.
bingo going wild right now.
The scuff everywhere. Anyway, right. Let's start a new case.
I look like I'm whispering secrets in Nuggies' ear.
You do. That
Hey,
is
you
the
know
whole
that
truth
Kai
of
Star?
this
I heard you're a
case.
real nerd.
Oh my god. Wow. Oh. Oh. Oh, someone died in a
Oh.
hospital this time. Okay.
Oh, goodbye.
In order to understand it myself, I had to know the story of the last 7 long years. Oh, we finally finding out what happened. This is the big case.
Oh, cool. I don't know what's happening.
So basically 7 years ago, Phoenix Wright lost his attorney's license and like his badge and everything. He's not allowed to be a lawyer anymore, which is why he's like, so now he plays the piano.
Why he's homeless.
What?
He plays the piano and he looks homeless. He also
Okay,
has
cool.
Right,
an
was
adopted daughter.
homeless.
Boom, boom, goodbye.
Oh
Wait,
my
are they at
God.
a circus?
These are magicians. Somebody shot a
Oh.
magician.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say it's a magic show. We killed somebody.
Oh, who's that?
Wait,
What the fuck?
is she also dead?
Maybe?
Why is everybody
Passed
dead?
out.
Okay,
That's just what Capcom does.
this is already off to a start. Oh, that's Gavin. We imprisoned you.
Gay, gay, homo, gay.
Okay. So yeah. Okay, so TLDR, 7 years ago, Phoenix Wright lost his attorney's badge, and then at some point he also, I assume it's sometime during that whole case, is also when he adopted Trucy as his daughter. I feel like the case is the case of the death of Trucy's real, like, birth father. I don't know. That's my theory right now. Yeah. So, I feel like there's gonna be some funky corruption stuff happening here. Who wants to be Trucy?
No bothered.
I'm terrified. Is Trucy like a Maya? Like,
Yes.
like the
Yeah,
secondary?
Trucy is the Maya
Yeah.
of this game.
Okay. Corey, do you want or do you want me?
I'm not bothered, man. Either way. Whoever
Hi,
doesn't
flip
is
a
losing
coin.
7 other
Wait,
people.
okay, wait. Let me roll a
Yeah,
dice.
roll the dice, roll the dice.
Right, odds or evens?
Odd.
Okay. That is even.
All right, it's me. Hey, Apollo, look on TV. Look, look.
Yeah, I'm kind of busy.
Whoa, look at that. He's the fuck?
No one knows how to pronounce his name.
Grammari. Grammari.
Yeah, that works.
All right. He's the last Grammari, all right? Amazing. Apollo, you should be watching this.
Ow,
Who the
ow,
fuck
ow,
is
what?
Grammari?
What? So, Grammari is, he was in the case just before this. He's basically a magician that is like, he was like partners with her dad.
Oh, the weird dude?
Yeah, the weird guy with the top hat.
Oh, God.
I was writing about a lost case in my journal.
Lawyers are supposed to write things in records, Apollo, not journals. And why now? That case was 3 months ago.
Hey, it's a long story. I did a lot, you know. I want to vacuum pack the feel of the moment for later. Right now, I'm wowing the crowd by figuring out how Lamerois disappeared.
That's right. Uncle Valent did that illusion too.
Yeah, his name is Valent Grammarier,
That's
Grammarier, who however you want to pronounce it. Thanks for the
Grammarier.
hydrate,
Oh man, that's so early already.
Mm.
Valorant grammar eye.
I'm not shrimping, so the posture check actually didn't need to happen, but
Yeah, well, I was shrimping.
Nagi was shrimping. Okay.
I was
I'm
shrimping as always.
shrimping.
Uh,
I'm always shrimping.
oh my
But you're
god.
missing him on TV right now.
I was just getting to the good part. I suppose I should watch a little TV with her. After all, her father's expecting me to look after her while he's away. Corey to be the
What you're now
announcer.
seeing is a rehearsal for the greatest magic show on Earth. Happening right here at our very own Sunshine Coliseum.
The Sunshine Coliseum? Hey, that's where the Governor's concert was.
Only 3 more days until miracles happen here, right before your unbelieving eyes.
Oh yeah, Nagi, so the... Oh, May, thanks for the stretch. For context, the prosecutor's name is Clavier Gavin, and he's in a band called the Gaviners.
Except I'm pretty sure that they need a new, drummer?
Yeah, we arrested that drummer last case. No, he's not a
He did
drummer, he
some
was a
murder.
bassist, I think.
Oh, they need a new bassist. He was also dressed like a shark.
Yeah.
Why does this look like a really weird, like
This looks
dating
like a really
sim
weird
right now?
throuple. The legendary troupe how are we saying this?
Grammar,
Grammar?
I guess.
The legendary troupe Grammar is performing for the first time in 7 years.
That's gonna be great. I'm so there. I'm so sorry.
Stay daddy.
You can also use a substitute if you want. Like, Kaisi did not want to, so they just used a substitute.
You and Daddy are coming too.
The legendary Grammar. If Trucy's real father was still alive, he'd be on that stage performing miracles.
Got the tickets and everything. Daddy,
Stop!
here's
Is
yours.
that gonna be
Apollo.
Rav's Nia redeem? End everything with daddy,
No!
but like make it weird.
Oh god. If I had a nickel for every time a bassist turned out to be a not good person, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Oh god. Oh, I think this might be Phoenix. If you want to be Phoenix, Corey.
Does Phoenix talk in not contractions?
What do you mean?
Like normally you'd say, "Ah, you're here. Ah, you
are
are
here.
here.
Oh, that's
You
true.
are here.
Oh wait,
Working
then who
hard
could
or
this
hardly
be?
working?" Or
No, it is
the
Phoenix.
homo.
Okay.
No, well, it's a homo.
It's,
Hey,
yeah.
you win.
Holy
Oh
shit,
my
he does look
god.
homeless.
They already okay. God damn it. You gave them ideas. All right. Yeah. Oh, I just realized I'm not Ace yet. I'm still Kai today. Wait, I need to be Ace. Forgot
Are
about
you
that.
the wrong model?
Yeah, I'm using the
Massive
wrong
dickhead.
model. I'm an idiot. There we go. Let's just don't need that. Yeah. Ah. Okay. There we go. Right. Oh, God, today is just full of scuff, isn't it? All right.
Scuffmaster 3000.
Yeah.
Hi there, stranger. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Not exactly the kind of greeting I'd want to hear from my own kid, yeah. Though he has been gone a long time, yeah. Yeah, we haven't seen you in ages.
How goes it, Twissy? You, I got a present for you.
I miss this!
Yay, pudding! I love pudding. Ooh, it's farm fresh. Yeah. And not just one pudding, but 3 whole cups. I'll have to pace myself. Yeah.
This was one for everybody.
Well, I...
That's right, Daddy. You're on a top secret mission. You've got to take it easy with the secrets, you know. You know, yeah.
Yo.
How white you are.
So you still can't tell us what your meowshin is.
I hate it.
Maybe it is time. It has something to do with you anyway.
Huh? With me? With meow?
Ooh, maybe you're getting a top secret meowshin too.
Like, you just
Maybe
crack
you
like
can
that
be one
real.
of those guys. Oh, I should have said Mubi. Oh well. A spy! Yeah.
Can't I just be a defense attorney?
Oh, to be honest, telling you about the mission was my whole reason for coming here today.
Wait, what happened to being
Nyanny?
top secret?
Right? Oh, Phoenix.
Tell me. You've heard of the Jewish system, yes?
No, but okay. I mean,
No,
the
but go
Jew-
off,
oh
I
wait,
guess.
that is what I'm supposed to say. The Jewish system, yeah.
That's right. The new legal system everyone's talking about.
Have Mew heard of it, Apollo?
Huh? Meow bee?
Maybe not as many people are talking about it as I thought.
The juris system, yeah?
Oh god, your conversations with him shit.
So, Daddy, what is this Jewish system thing?
This is a long 5 minutes!
Well, Trucy, do you know what a jury is?
I've heard of it. Is those people who sit in court with those old courtroom dramas? The ones who get to decide if a guy's innocent or guilty, yeah? Do you know, Apollo? Yeah.
Only from TV, yeah? It's 12 people chosen from the community, right, yeah? Community! Oh, I missed an opportunity there.
Well, they're thinking about reviving that system. They're calling the new system the Jewish system.
No, Meow, or doing whatever you like, Your Honor. Yeah. Honor.
Your honor. Kai, you forgot your ears.
Oh, I did forget my ears.
Not quite that
it's
harsh.
fine. It'll be
The
that
Jewish
next time.
cooperate with the judge. They help analyze the case from different angles.
Yeah, and there will be only 6 of them under the current proposal, right, yeah?
Only 6? I mean, wow, you know your stuff, Apollo. Yeah.
Oh, they're
This
gonna
was getting
bring
ready
in
for Great Ace Attorney Chronicles,
Yeah, that mechanic.
Oh, we're gonna have some.
Yes.
Their findings directly affect the verdict. Hopefully, people will start taking the courts a little more seriously now.
Joke's on you, they never did. I mean, I feel like I'm on some kind of educational TV show. Yeah. Starring Dr. Right. Yeah.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Dr. White,
his assistant.
Oh, oops.
I'm gonna.
his
Ah.
assistant Trucy.
Hang on, my hotkeys have gotten messed up. Okay, there we go.
You're a massive dickhead. And mascot Apollo, the perfect team.
Wait.
Mascot?
Apollo.
Hey!
I'm not the only person. Good.
Huh?
So, what is the secret mission?
Oh.
Wait, what?
No, sorry. I paused your stream, but it's got Phoenix up, and I was like, oh, it's me, is it? And then you started talking, I was like, hang on, wait, I've confused myself. The jury system is my mission, more or less. Anyway, keep in mind that new ideas like this system are always risky, Apollo.
Too true. Everyone's got an opinion, and they just talk and talk, and nothing gets decided.
I think it's really funny how they're saying that this is a new system when this is actually a really old system that was used in the courts of Phoenix's ancestors.
Yeah, but that game didn't come out until after this.
Oh, that's true. But like, you know, like in-game chronology-wise.
Yeah. Well, no, they did say that the jury system was something that happened, and they're bringing it back.
Oh, did they say that? I apparently just cannot process words. Okay, continue.
Kind of like you, Apollo. What
It's
am I
evolving
making fun
but
of him for?
backwards.
Oh,
Wait, what?
I was trying to figure out what I'm making fun of you for.
Oh.
They he just talks and nothing is decided.
Yeah.
Good.
I'm not that bad, am I? Wait, he's just like me for real.
In any case, we're going to give it a shot. A test, if you will.
I don't like tests.
Me too, Trucy.
We'll take a case as a sample and choose 6 jurists. I'll be the one helping with that process, incidentally.
Helping how?
Well, for one, I'll be chair of the Jurist System Simulated Court Committee. What the fuck?
How? Wait, how is he allowed to get involved with the courts again if he got stripped of his license?
I was
to
gonna
be a
say,
lawyer?
why?
He can't practice law. I think that's
Yeah.
probably like an admin role rather than a practicing law sort of role.
Yeah, but it doesn't
guess.
change the fact that like he's involved with the law pretty directly if he's gonna be the chair of this committee.
I wonder what the circumstances behind him losing his attorney's badge were. I hope they explain that
Sure.
soon. Apollo with a star?
chair-
Oh my god.
The chair constructs the ideal situation, choosing the case, the jurist candidates, even the judge in the courtroom.
Wow! It's like you have a real job and not unemployed anymore.
I was never that good at the piano, to be honest.
Yeah, we know. Once a lawyer, always a lawyer, I guess.
The trial's tomorrow, by the way. Don't miss it. The trial simulation, that is.
A simulation, huh? Sounds interesting.
The piano at the back. Yeah. So, what kind of case is the trial simulation about?
Well, since it is the first run-through of a new system, I wanted something simple.
It's Trucy's
Good
fancy
thinking.
table.
No sense wearing yourself out on something too serious.
True. The case is a murder.
That's not simple at all.
By simple, did you mean that the defendant is...
Guilty. Yes, most likely. So, good luck, Apollo.
With what?
defending this bitch?
With the trial tomorrow. You're defending, of course. Recall that I said it had something to do with you?
Go for it, Apollo. It's just a test case anyway, no sweat.
Yeah, but there's still a verdict to be decided.
I was gonna say, this is like the reddest red flag of all red
And
flags.
a potentially serious sentence. The most serious in a worst case scenario.
You mean the verdict's for real? That's not a test trial. That's a real trial. You. Oh my god. Oh, Phoenix.
All the forms have been filed. There's no turning back now. The trial begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. Hope you can make room in your schedule.
It's like, oh yeah, it's just a simple, easy test trial for a murder that really happened and a suspect that's really guilty. Good luck. Wow. Why am I
And
only
you get less
hearing
than
about
24
this now?
hours. Start reading.
Oh god.
Yes, there was a change this morning. I picked a new case.
Eh?
Something that happened last night.
Huh.
Hey, Apollo, I know you're all excited about that secret mission, but what about this? The Troop Grammari Grand Magic Show.
Huh? Oh, right, the card tricks.
They're not card tricks. They're grand illusions, miracles, the apocalypse. That was really fast.
That was really fast. Oh.
Heaven and earth will shake.
So what? That's 3 whole days from now.
It's at Sunshine Coliseum. Let's go. Let's go today. You can say hi to Uncle Valent.
Have fun.
What? I can't go by myself. You know I'm not very outgoing.
Right.
Why not go with her?
But what about the secret mission?
Oh, don't worry about that. You'll hear all about it tomorrow regardless.
Tomorrow, when we're supposed to be defending in the trial. I don't trust that smile. He knows something that he's not telling me.
Yippee! Now you can take me to the Coliseum.
Something in those 7 years has turned Phoenix into a right, like, dickhead.
Phoenix was always a dickhead, it's just that he was the protagonist, so you didn't notice it.
That's true. I suppose it wouldn't kill me to pop over there.
Ah, Grammar, that reminds me.
What's this, Daddy? Isn't this silk hat the Grammar seal?
Consider it a birthday present, Trucy.
Thanks! Great! But today isn't my birthday.
Good point.
Great parenting, Phoenix.
What day is it today, Apollo?
Huh? Today? I think it's Recycle Your Plastics Day?
God, that's a mood.
Then it's a Recycle Your Plastics present.
Yiffee! So it's plastic!
I've given up trying to understand them. It's much easier that way. So what is it?
Can I open it, Daddy?
No.
Why did you give it to her?
Huh?
This is a tool that will help us later.
Yeah, it is.
You'll need that
I hate
envelope
it.
someday.
It's a mystery mask tool.
Someday soon.
You mean like tomorrow?
Don't open it until then.
I'm sorry, I hear the bleeps, but oh, there it goes. Well, why didn't you just hold on to it till then?
Because that would be the logical thing to do.
Logic? Phoenix, right? Logic?
Right.
No.
An envelope about the Grammarize, huh? Can I look at it?
I love how it especially, like, said in the description, don't open it.
Yeah. Oh, looky here. Handwritten signature. It says, I can't read it.
That seems odd to me. I mean, isn't a signature intended to show ownership? What's the use if no one can read it?
Isn't
Because
it
it's
enough if you
upside
can
down.
read your own? Oh.
Oh, I never thought of it that way.
Sunshine Coliseum, doors open at 10.
$70?
$70. My god.
Where
that's
did
like,
Trucy get this money?
That's like the price of Miku.
That's actually less than me.
That is
Are
less
you
than
ready,
Miku.
Apollo? Oh my god, wait, really?
We spent £80 on tickets for Miku.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Ready for what?
For what? For what? For the Troop Grammari Grand Magic Show.
It's not like I'm getting up on stage or anything.
What are you talking about, Apollo? You can't enjoy magic if you're not part of what's going on upstage. I'll lend you my spare costume if you need one.
Huh? You mean I can't go in this?
No?
Doesn't get more straightforward than that. Logic is an Edgeworth spin-off game mechanic? No way. Alright, so what case are you going to use?
You really want to know, don't you?
Of course I do. I mean, I'm going to be defending, aren't I?
If all goes well, then yes. Of course, this is just a test. We wanted everyone to start without preconceptions. A blank slate, as it were.
There's a difference between having a blank slate and just being totally clueless. Whose dumb idea was that anyway?
Well, mine. Committee chair, remember?
Well, it's stupid! Oh.
Well, if you want to know that badly, I suppose. I could give you permission to examine the scene of the crime.
Good. That's better.
But you can't talk to anyone involved with the case.
Why? What? Then how am I supposed to defend?
You let me worry about the details there.
But
But
you're
you're
not
not
the
even doing
lawyer!
Remember, I'm in charge of this trial. All of it.
Bro, that sounds like a legal nightmare.
It really does. But you don't want it to backfire, do you?
Apollo. If I'm in charge of the whole trial, that means the entire affair is my responsibility. For good or for bad. Just do what you can. And don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
Alright.
Fucking do ya? I'd recommend going down to the detention center. Your client's waiting for you. You can ask about the scene there.
But you just said I couldn't talk to anyone involved.
Oh, you can talk to your client. If you can get her to talk.
Well,
That's
time's
ominous.
a-wasting.
That is ominous.
That's ominous as fuck. Let's
go here
get
first.
to stepping.
That's 20 minutes we've been waiting here. 20 minutes!
Maybe I should complain? I'm sure that guard has better things to do than stand there pretending he doesn't see us.
You know, the minute we get angry, the client will show. It always works that way.
Like shouting, "Oh, waiter!" and they're standing right behind you? Oh, guard! Is our client going to be much longer?
What are you talking about? Sorry, it hadn't loaded. Haven't you already started the meeting yet?
Huh?
Oh!
Oh, she's kind of cute.
Well, where'd you come from? Well, anyway, please have a seat. Is she gonna speak?
I'm nervous, Apollo.
It's the silence. It builds suspense. Why don't you do something, Tracy? You're a magician, aren't you?
That's right. Okay.
Oh my god!
The fuck?
Yeah, this is Trucy's ventriloquism.
I'm the amazing Mr. Hut.
Oh! Trucy, look what you
Oh.
did! You killed her!
She passed out!
Miss Magic Underwear might have been a better bet.
That's
What?
not... That's magic panties, Apollo! Oh god, I can't do this with a straight face!
Trucy's dialogue is something. Hi? Well, I'm your defense. I really think it has to be fate, you know? And by fate, I mean destiny. Did you know I'm good with astrology? Tell me, what's your sign?
Bro. I can tell you mine if you'd like, Apollo.
No, never mind. I just got carried away there. I seem destined to get difficult clients, it seems. So, what's your name? Oh, right, I'm supposed to introduce myself first. I'm Apollo! Apollo Justice.
And I'm Trucy Wright.
I know. This is getting nowhere fast. Hey, I know. Maybe you can tell us what happened. I'm your defense attorney, after all. Anything out of the ordinary happen lately?
Well, the other day, this tourist from out of town stopped to ask me for directions.
Later, Trucy. I feel like I need to ask directions myself here. Well, that was fruitless. Though I think I understand despair a little better now. Danganronpa moment.
You did good, Apollo.
Oh.
Look, she's doing her nails.
What? Are nails more important than defense? Is that it? Let's go, Trucy. What is that?
She's an artist. That's gonna be a little hand mannequin.
Yeah. Oh, that's her.
You mean
Who
it'll
wants-
come in handy later?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna kill you.
Thanks.
Is this her?
Probably.
Who wants to take it?
Oh, fuck, right. I'm basically everybody that's not you two, isn't it?
Probably until we have the 6
Yeah.
Until,
jurors.
like, 18 people show up. Excuse me.
Oh.
Could you
could you read this?
Sure. I feel like a teenager on a first date. And this is the love letter we passed from desk to desk at school.
Oh my god.
Looking so wistful and read it, Apollo.
It's a business card with a name and an address. The name is Vera Misham, and the address is for Drew Studio. And you're giving me this card because...
That's it, bye.
Oh, okay, bye. Looks like we're
Adios,
finished.
motherfucker.
I wonder if Drew's studio is the scene of the crime.
Let's go find out.
Bye-bye.
Wow, this looks like a studio.
It looks like life imitating art, or maybe it's the other way around? But the tape on the ground there, it's a bit jarring.
Yeah, looks like we found our crime scene.
Oh, look at all those paintings!
Hey, don't touch those.
It's okay, I'm just looking.
Oh, abstract. Oh, fish.
Pufferfish.
Puff.
Landscape. Is that
Oh,
Momotaro?
it is! Oh wait, that's me, sorry.
Yeah.
Huh? Apollo, look at this one!
Looks half finished. You can still see the rough sketch underneath.
That's odd. The rough part doesn't look like the rest of the painting at all.
Yeah, good point. That is odd.
The painting underneath is the Eiffel Tower.
Wait, what?
What? Wait,
The
wait,
drawing
let me look at
underneath, that
this
sketch is the Eiffel Tower.
again. Let me look at this again. This one, right?
Yeah, that sketch is the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, like from the bottom up?
Yeah.
What? Wait, what? I don't see what you mean.
The
If you
sketch
look
up top.
yeah, that section, like right where you're pointing right now, that's like if you're looking at the
You
tower
were
from
stood
the
at the
base.
base of the Eiffel Tower and you look up, that's the Eiffel
wait,
Tower.
I see. Oh my god.
Yo, that's wild. Apollo, look at this painting. You can see the rough sketch.
Oh, looks like it was only half completed.
Huh? That's funny. Do the rough sketch and the finished painting look totally different to you too?
They do, actually. What's that all about? What is that all about? Nothing.
Watch, you're gonna end up having to strip that paint off later.
Yeah. Oh, do I just have to...
I think there's gonna be a signature somewhere, right? Probably.
Is that a pufferfish?
Apollo, that's clearly a porcupine fish.
They're not
Fuck
the
off,
same
Tracy.
thing.
You know what gets me? They've got all those needles, right?
Art
But
theft.
what's protecting that soft spot on the lower belly there? Nothing.
Must remember to keep Trucy away from small, round fish. Oh, Trucy. What a menace. Well, what do we have here? It looks like a
It looks
person
like a genie.
thinking about something. It does look like a genie.
Maybe they're worried.
Like, what should I have for supper? A hot dog or a hamburger?
You know, I've always wondered about that. Why is there supper and dinner? Are they meals? Are they different meals or the same thing?
Depends on which part of the country you're from.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what this person's thinking about.
All the paintings have a really different style too.
Oh, this is...
Oh, I
this...
thought I might find you two here. This is probably,
I
what's her
think
name,
this-
Emma?
Yeah, I think this is Emma. Yeah.
Oh,
lunch
bitch, I'm also
tea.
snacking.
Perfect.
At the fucking crime scene?
Hello? Seems like I run into you far too often. Oh, but I know why you're here, too.
You know about the trial simulation tomorrow? It's not even a simulation.
I've heard
it's
about
just
it,
a
sure.
trial.
So Mr. Wright chose you, huh?
We don't even know what the case is about.
Well, he was killed. The artist who owns this studio, that is. Mr. Drew Measham.
Wait.
You mean what's her face's
So,
dad?
yeah, is that her dad
Probably.
if she's Vera? Wait, can I look at this?
I do like that design, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal that.
True.
Oh wait, that's me. I'm so sorry. I'm just looking at it like, oh yeah, that does look nice. What a pretty business card. It looks like a postcard almost.
And on the back, just her name.
That seems odd to me.
Huh? What does?
Why write your name on the front and the back of the card? Why not use the space on the back for a self-portrait or caricature? Then people would remember what you look like too.
That's
Oh my
not a
God.
bad idea, actually.
Here, give me one of your cards, Apollo.
She's drawing something. Hey, my hair's not that spiky.
Misham. Are we doing Misham or Misham?
I've been saying
No.
Misham, but I don't know.
Misham, short, gotcha.
And his daughter was put under arrest.
Yeah, we just saw her at the detention center.
It was funny though. She seemed more like a victim than the kind of person who could commit murder.
You don't say. Not even by poisoning? That's how it was done, you know.
Obviously, her name is Vera Misham and her website is Vera Misham as well. Oh yeah, that's it.
Poisoning's a common way to get the job done when the murderer is a woman.
What?
Oh, there's another painting behind
Poisoning?
that dresser.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it looks like the Starry Night or whatever.
Yeah, well, kind of.
It has
The
the
top
little
does, but the
swirlies.
bottom doesn't look the same as the, like, Scream. almost.
Yeah.
Anyway, Mr. Wright told me you'd be coming. Feel free to take a look around. I'll just be over here with my snackoos.
We can't talk to anyone related to this case. We can't talk to anyone related to the case this time around. Which means we'd better find out as much as we can here at the scene. Or else.
So, this Drew Misham was some kind of artist?
Apparently. Did a lot of illustrations for books, I hear. Had a lot of female fans, too, for what it's worth.
Oh, well, I guess his stuff is kind of pretty. Like that oil painting over there, for instance.
Yeah. That wasn't one of his illustrations, actually.
Huh? So it was a standalone painting or something? Is that what she means?
He was an odd bird, Misham. Hadn't shown his face to anyone until the end.
What do you mean, to anyone?
He was always locked up here in this studio, apparently. His only connection to the outside world was through letters he'd put in that litter box there.
Letters? Do people still write letters? Oh! What if this is... What if that's his
a letter
signature?
instead of... What do you mean, Apollo?
I mean, when was the last time you wrote a real letter? Don't most people use email and stuff these days?
Not Mr. Misham. Couldn't stand technology, it seems. He did everything by mail.
Maybe he thought that way was more artistic, you know?
Huh.
In any case, the only person besides him allowed in here was his daughter, Vera.
Oh, you mean the killer?
The suspect, please.
We took some fingerprints, of course. The only ones found in the room were Mr. Misham's and Vera's, basically.
Basically?
Actually, last night, Mr. Misham gave an interview to a reporter for the first time. It happened during the interview, apparently.
His first interview ever?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened the night of the murder? Let's do that first.
Like I said, last night was the first time someone from the outside came into this studio. I guess mysterious painters who never go outside make for good articles.
And it just so happened that he died the night of his first interview?
Bro, the interviewer's the bitch.
Well, no, I mean, if he was trying to pass off Vera's work as his own and she was. What is his hair?
Wait. Is that actually all of his hair?
That is
think
actually
so.
all of his hair.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Wait.
That's something.
I hate that. At around 9 p.m. every night is
Yeah.
actually his hair.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I hate it.
Vera always made him a cup of coffee.
He has a broccoli on the side of his head. Real.
Last night, he drank his usual coffee and suddenly became violently ill.
And died?
What if he drank his paint water?
Oh,
If he's using oil paints, those are toxic.
that's
Honestly,
true.
that's very possible.
She
Hello,
poisoned him on the
good
night of his
I have
interview?
an art degree.
Wouldn't the reporter see?
He wasn't near Mr. Misham when she brought her father his coffee.
Aw. Oh.
He was checking out some equipment in the back of the room. Supposedly, that's why she didn't notice he was there. It was the reporter who called the police, in fact.
Wait, but why is she the suspect? If anyone is suspicious, it's the reporter.
Yet the reporter never got near Mr. Misham's coffee. Even Vera acknowledges that.
Regardless, I want to know more about this reporter. So, this woman, Vera. She's Mr. Misham's daughter, right?
Yeah, a real sickly girl ever since she was little.
What if, like, overdose from her medicine?
Oh.
maybe.
If she's sickly.
Yeah.
Hardly ever went outside.
She did kind of give off a withdrawn sort of aura.
Kind of.
She was homeschooled by her father, apparently. It was quite a scene when they took her to the detention center. She was screaming about how she'd die if they took her outside.
That does sound like a scene.
In the end, she agreed to leave if she was allowed her good luck charm for company.
Her good luck charm?
That notebook. Apparently, she has this charm that magically gives her the courage to go outside.
Why can't I ever get a normal client?
The Dumbo
Oh my God.
feather.
But why would a shut-in daughter kill her own dad?
Don't look at me.
So, about the poison. It was found to be in his coffee, right?
No. Not precisely.
Huh?
Not precisely. What does that even mean?
It means see for yourself, I think. Okay, time to examine the room. What is up with this painting?
Hey. There's a painting hidden back there.
Hey, you're right.
What if it's something embarrassing somehow and he didn't want anyone to see it?
You certainly seem pleased by the possibility. Oh! It's the one. It's the other. What?
Interesting.
It's yeah, it's the completed version of
Yeah.
the... Huh? It's so normal.
That's hardly something to get mad about.
Huh? What is it, Apollo?
Well, doesn't this painting look like... Never mind. Yes.
What?
You have
Fucking
eyes.
tell me, bitch!
Trucy, where are your eyes? I better get a professional opinion on this.
Professional opinion?
My god.
Oh, that's the victim's coffee mug.
Why is there a blue stain on it?
Aha! So the poison was in here. This is my first time seeing a real poison mug of coffee.
I would hope
Hi, can
so.
you open his picture again?
Which one? This one? Or
No,
this one?
his actual photo.
Oh, his photo.
Yeah.
This one?
Okay, never mind. I didn't know if he had paint on his mouth.
Ah.
Poisoned coffee? Not exactly, actually.
What do you mean?
No
Was-
traces of poison were found in the coffee.
Was it just on the cup? Trucy?
Oh, wait. Hello. Did I
Hi.
speak to you? I think I spoke too high.
Oh,
What?
maybe.
Ooh. See if you can find his paintbrushes, actually. You'll have to figure out the rest yourself. I'm officially not on your side, after all.
Okay, bitch.
Officially.
There's... Oh. What?
Mission.
Ah. Wait, does
Is there
that...
a cup inside that cup?
Is no, it's not. Never
No,
mind.
that's just
I
the
was gonna
coffee.
say it's the signature, but it's not the signature.
No.
Hey, look there. That stain doesn't look so healthy, Apollo. That must be the Blue Mountain stuff we've been hearing about. What? Oh.
Something tells me that even Blue Mountain coffee isn't this blue. No, the stain is probably... better ask Emma.
Oh, what if it's like the cup was painted with paint and it was like a long-term it's like fading. The paint is fading kind of thing.
Maybe.
It's either fading or the reporter used that mug and had blue lipstick on.
Yeah. I bet Emma could help us out here.
Don't forget, flattery will get you everywhere with her, Apollo.
Huh? What are you two whispering about?
Well, I was thinking. I mean, what is it we always do when we run into you at a crime scene? What is it we always do scientifically?
You know me too well. Okay.
Okay, meaning we can get, scientific now?
Oh, I suppose. Just this once.
The characters in this game have one collective brain cell? Yes.
Bring me anything you find suspicious and we'll check it out.
Okay, so let's present.
Did you have a look in his mailbox, by the way?
I haven't looked inside it. We can check that next. Emma, about this mug. There's a pale blue, residue on the rim?
That... Yes, well, it's just a rumor. But I've heard there's a kind of
Oh my
coffee
God.
called Blue Mountain.
That's not...
God
I'm pretty sure it isn't actually blue, Emma.
Oh, right. Okay, you got me. That's left over from my testing spray.
Oh.
Forensic science! I knew your hobby was behind this somehow, Emma.
If the stream is lagging, that might be because of my Wi-Fi. I apologize.
It's not a hobby.
So, what kind of scientific stuff were you up to?
This spray, that's what. It turns blue when it touches poison.
So the poison that killed the victim was on this mug.
That's right. See? It wasn't in the coffee. The killer applied it to the rim of the mug itself. But only in that
Wow!
one spot.
Science is amazing.
It certainly is helpful. Maybe Emma'd be willing to help us out a bit more.
You should try buttering her up, Apollo. They say flattery will get you everywhere.
It's certainly worth talking to her a bit more. About poison analysis.
I was afraid you were going to ask about that. See, this solution is used to test for atroquinine.
Huh?
Atroquinine, the deadly poison found in the autopsy.
Uh-oh, I know that spark in her eyes. She's getting excited. Best tread lightly.
It's one of the most virulent poisons, but is absorbed into the body astonishingly slowly. It takes at least 15 minutes from the time of ingestion for adverse effects to show. Oh, and guess what? Recent research has shown...
That's fine, really. We don't need to know all the gory details.
I think I get it. You just spray this stuff on something you want to test, right?
Precisely! You can even find the slightest trace of poison with this.
I want to try. Too, Emma. Pretty please?
You don't have to ask twice. I already used it on everything suspicious, of course.
Yay! Let's give it a whirl, Apollo.
Ah! What are you doing? Did you spray it in his face?
Yeah.
Probably. I was just seeing if I got a reaction off of you.
How's this for a reaction? Never do that again. I'm not poisonous.
Tell that to those hapless witnesses on the stand.
Let's just get down to checking for real poisons, shall we? Oh.
Damn, Trucy, harsh.
Bro, spray it everywhere.
For the paint palette.
Oh. No.
No. Is it gonna be redundant if you do it on the mug?
Yeah.
No. Okay. What about the door handle?
Oh. No.
Mailbox?
Nope.
You might need to go to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a quill.
Wait,
Touch
where?
that quill
Oh.
on the desk.
Nope.
What about the science machine in the back?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
I don't...
I wonder if the point is to see that there's no actual other traces of poison.
Oh, maybe.
Well, I don't know, because when you sprayed the mug, nothing happens. And if the poison was on the mug, it would have been across the whole rim and not just where somebody would have put their mouth. So he's got it from somewhere else.
What about the cups and stuff in the back, like on the shelf?
Bro, where's the
Nothing.
poison?
Where
What
is
about the
poison?
vase on the other side?
Nope. I guess there really isn't anything.
Or the bucket?
Or maybe the hidden painting?
What the fuck? Where is this shit at?
Yeah, well, let's see. Yeah, okay.
Too
Oh,
bad,
okay.
no reaction there.
I'm sure Emma checked out all the likely spots. Wait a second.
What is it, Apollo?
Did you spray that little desk over there?
I don't think so.
I sprayed everywhere!
I don't think so. The spray probably can't reach that far, you know?
Let's check it out, just to be sure. Oh, okay. Now you can...
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah. No, the end of the pen.
What about the model thing?
Yeah. No.
Damn.
What's this? Ah, there we go.
Oh. What
fuck
is that though?
I
It
guess
looks
we're
too
about
small to
find
be like a
out.
picture frame.
Yeah.
Eat! A reaction, Apollo!
Where?
The inside of that cute little frame. Look!
Well, would you look at that? Nice going, Tracy.
Hell yeah, I mean, I'm known to work magic.
Never mind that I was the one who found it. Okay. Why would the inside
Shut
of
up,
that
Apollo, it's
frame
not all
have
about
poison
you.
on it? Real.
If somebody
Bro,
had it on their
2
hands
inches?
and then
What
touched
the fuck? Why
that.
would you even have such a tiny thing?
Looks like you have to take this back part off first to put a photo inside.
It'd have to be a really small photo to fit in there.
True, and that pale bluish stain. Why would there be poison on something like this?
It's an ant trap.
Oh my god.
That's a mood log.
Well, there's one obvious reason. Whoever put poison in the coffee rubbed a bit on here too.
That's not a very that's not very obvious, Trucy. Ugh, can we not take the back off? Do we have to do that in the trial?
Probably.
Okay.
But like the shape of it's weird too.
Yeah. It looks like we found the only other place that was poisoned in any case.
Can you present it to her?
Wait, let's see. Oh, wrong button. Wait, present. Emma, I was wondering if you could take a look at this. No.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay. Wait.
Really said fuck off.
I need to quickly BRB for like 2 minutes because I think they're ordering food. Yeah, I'll be right back. Keep the chat entertained for like 2 seconds.
Okay. 1, 2. All right. It's been 2 seconds. Let's go, guys.
And Kai's not back, which means that we can start saying swears.
Oh shit.
Butts.
Hey, daddy.
Look, it's weird when it's not in the context of the game.
I didn't think like that far in.
Ooh, Daddy.
Oh, whoa. Daddy,
Oh,
what's
oh.
this?
Ooh, Daddy, what's that?
I can't. Why are we even doing this?
I don't know. Kai comes back and asks, why did all the viewers leave, guys? Because
It's
they're
okay.
not uwuified enough.
It's okay, guys. Everything is gonna be okay.
Everything will be Daijobu.
Die, Jobu, because you know they're dead. Because we killed them.
Because this is a murder trial.
Oh shit! I got ads.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm back.
Everybody behave, Kai's back.
Oh, shit. I feel like my mother read my mind because I was craving pizza and they're ordering pizza.
Nice.
Okay, right. Where were we?
Keeping your chat entertained and not being weird about it.
I would
Too
hope you
much
weren't being
time.
weird about it.
No,
Oh, yeah,
everything's
for sure.
fine.
Everything's totally fine.
Yeah, I totally
Yep,
believe
yep.
you.
Everything's perfect.
Okay. Oh, we can't
I
do
would
anything
never
with
do
this.
anything wrong ever.
If you say so.
Letterbox looks funny sitting inside a room like this.
Stream was totally normal. Why do I not believe you? Let's take a look. It's empty.
The other half of that letterbox is actually connected to the outside of the studio. Mr. Mission would put his letters in there, and the postman took them away.
Impressive that someone still writes letters in this day and age, or wrote rather.
What's in the bucket?
dead.
I wouldn't mind taking a closer look at those paintings.
Oh, okay. I was trying to click on the bucket, but that's fine.
I just love oils. You know how they are so thick? Is that the word?
Okay,
He loves a
Tracy.
thick painting.
These paintings are all dry. I'm just surprised at how different these all are.
Yeah, and what's going on with this half-finished one?
It must have been a work in progress. You can still see the rough sketch below. Yeah, we talked about this multiple times.
So weird. That's what's so weird. The sketch part doesn't really fit the finished part.
I noticed. That is weird. Yeah, we've been over this.
But we can only use one brain cell at a time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where the body was.
That's the spot where Mr. Drew Mission passed away. He put the coffee mug to his lips, and the next moment,
There's quite a bit of paint on the ground.
see that half-painted painting there? He must have been working on that right up to the moment he died.
Wait a second. I thought it was taking 15 minutes.
Yeah,
So, you
he's
can't
got it
drink
off
the
of somewhere
coffee then
else.
die. It was something else.
Yeah.
Bro, man, I
That-
need them to piece the pieces together.
That's so stupid. Emma, how did you get your job?
Yeah, but if they weren't this stupid, nobody would pay £40 for this game.
That's true.
No, I hate it, but it's so true.
God.
Oh wow, a true artist to the end of his life.
His life.
Or maybe he started it a year ago and was procrastinating.
Oh, me too,
That's like
bestie.
all the
Nobody in this
artists, though.
call knows anything about that.
Everybody
Oh,
sitting on
God.
5,000 whips.
Please.
I imagine this coffee cup was for guests to use.
You mean they were trying to... I mean,
Yes?
Did the police already analyze this cup too?
Not a trace of poison was found on that cup.
So the killer was after Drew Misham alone. So I think something happened. He got poison on his lips and then he drank the coffee.
Yeah. The coffee was already in the poison was Let me start over. The poison was in his system before he had the coffee.
Yeah.
So he's got it off somewhere else.
Let's take a closer look at this desk here. Like this. What is this? Wonder why there's poison on this tiny frame. I want to see what the picture is.
Very strange indeed. Wait, I know. I bet it was poisoned from the time he bought it.
Okay, Tracy, time
stupid.
for you to stop talking.
Have you heard about some kinds of green paint being toxic?
I
It's
don't-
not even green.
I don't think they sell that kind anymore, and the poison was atraquinine anyway? A tiny mysterious poisoned frame. So this is Drew Mission.
God, his hair.
Yeah.
And this little girl must be Vera.
Wait, is his
Yes,
hair
they
supposed to look like a paintbrush? Is that why?
Oh my god.
No. I hate it.
They took that some years ago. They look close. A happy little family.
Until you arrested his daughter.
Well, look, I was personally against that, okay? She just didn't seem very suspicious, scientifically speaking.
Uh-huh. Right. Is this a journal?
Wow, talk about a clue. Let's read it.
Tracy.
What is it, Apollo? He didn't write the name of the killer, did he?
It's new. He didn't write a single line.
Ah, he had me going for a while there.
A while? That was like one line.
Right?
Hey, Apollo, what's this feather thingy?
Isn't that a pen? Like an old-fashioned quill pen?
But it doesn't have a pointy end.
So it slides
It's
over the end
Dumble's
of the actual
feather.
pen.
Yeah.
That was most likely for sweeping detritus off the desk.
Huh.
Wow. You sure know a lot, Emma.
Bold and scientific. That's my motto.
Exactly what about that was bold or scientific?
Everything,
I love Emma.
obviously.
She's silly.
She's so funny. Something about the way that figure is posed.
It's like pointing.
Yeah.
I've seen that pose before. A T-pose. It's you,
Oh my God.
Apollo.
Oh my god.
See, you're making one of your flamboyant gestures.
Objection! Please, I am a professional. I wonder why it's posed like that. Coincidence?
They want you to check the machine to the
Yeah.
To go that way.
no, like the other desk, the big drafting desk.
Oh. No clue. Oh wait, which one? This one?
Yeah.
Is this desk for painting, Apollo?
That would be a drafting table.
Drafting?
Basically, it's a tool for making precise diagrams.
Gaze into the abyss.
Wow, painting is harder than I thought.
Why would a painter need a drafting table? What's he, an architect too?
You can see all the technical drawings on the back wall.
Yeah.
What about the frog-looking one?
This one?
Oh, the x-rays? No, like up on the wall, there's a frog.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a. Oh, this?
Yeah, it's a frog.
What
That's
is
an
all
X-ray.
this equipment here for? Doesn't look very artistic, really.
He had everything from a lathe to a laser cutter. Well, looks like he was ready to work on metals and wood, too. Though his equipment's a bit old, to tell the truth.
Why would a painter need all this?
From the dust, I'd say he hasn't used this stuff for years.
This corner doesn't fit with the rest of the studio.
It was probably his wife's when she was alive.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think I could borrow this? I want to cut a quarter in half to make a trick coin.
This is a crime scene, Trucy.
These cost like $50 at the magic shop.
Oh, Trucy. What's this? Let's take a closer look at this desk here. Oh, that's this desk.
Again?
Oh, okay. I thought I was
Wait,
looking
wait.
somewhere else. Okay.
Hang on. What's in the drawer?
Which drawer?
Did you check the drawer?
Oh, the desk drawer.
the desk. On the
Like
desk.
the red.
The. Am I
No,
blind?
the quill
The
pen
little
desk.
de-
Oh,
the
this
little
drawer.
desk.
I can see. Oh, wait. What is that?
Ba, ba, ba.
That's what I'm asking.
This envelope has been opened and resealed. Yeah, my phone was covering that part of the screen.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I know how to do that. You take a pot of boiling water and hold the envelope up to the steam. The glue melts and it opens. Cool, huh?
Whoever did this wasn't so delicate.
You're right. It looks like they just ripped it open and stuck it back together. Huh? The postmark on this letter is from 7 years
And
ago.
it all goes back to 7 years ago. Why would someone open a letter then seal it again? I'd better hang on to this.
So even though it's been resealed, we don't get to open it?
Let's find out.
Hello, look. It's been opened once here.
You're right. I wonder if there's some way we can see what's inside.
Should I try to get it open and then stick it back shut?
Let's not tamper with the evidence, shall we? I've got a better idea. Ah,
Emma, let's ask her.
perfect. We have a forensic scientist on our side. Well, not really on our
I
side.
wish she
but-
wasn't. Yeah.
In the room.
Emma, about this.
Oh, that... Yes, why, that's a bright red envelope.
She sure is jumpy. Why are you so sus?
I wonder if she's the
Someone
one that
opened this, didn't they?
Oh.
You opened it.
Oh, Emma.
My lips are sealed.
Your lips are sealed. That's a first. You mean, you know what's inside the envelope?
Sure. I read it after all.
Okay.
Ah, you mean you were the one who ripped this open?
Please. I would have steamed it open.
But she did sneak a peek at it, apparently.
Know that I have a powerful weapon on my side. The
You
X-ray
mean
machine.
steam?
Weapon?
Yeah.
Yes, the use of tools. Highly specialized tools for information gathering.
Tools I wouldn't mind getting my hands on.
You should try flattering her, Apollo. They say a little praise can open big doors.
Never heard that one, but it's good advice. Let's try talking to her some more. About that envelope we found, I was wondering if you could help us out with that tool you were mentioning?
You want to know about my tool, do you?
Wink wonk.
It's called an X-ray analyzer. Wink wink, buy me dinner first.
X-ray, like the X-ray you'd get at the dentist?
That's right. At least that's what I call it.
Huh?
It has a real name, but it's much more complicated. The X-ray spectralization... something. How am I supposed to remember all that?
So basically, it lets you see inside things, like envelopes?
That's right. You're sharp, Trucy. But it's a bit more complicated than that in practice, of course. Actually, to tell the truth, I'm not really sure how it works, scientifically.
Fake scientist.
Mm.
Can I try it out, Emma? Please?
Oh, I suppose. Of course, I've already checked out everything suspicious myself.
Alright, let's give it a spin, Apollo.
I'd like to think that Emma's a bit soft on Trucy because Trucy is just like how she was when she was Trucy's age.
Yeah.
Yeah! What are you doing?
Bro, the fuck sound was that? I mean,
I was just seeing if I could see through your hair, but it's like lead.
Oh my god.
Stop trying to x-ray Apollo, Trucy! Point that thing at me anymore and it might all fall out.
Then I wouldn't need an X-ray machine to see through it.
Let's just get down to business, shall we? Let's get down to business!
Right. Let's test
We're
it on a
defeating the
sample
Huns.
first. It just so happens that I have a lottery ticket here.
Oh, we're doing a tutorial, okay.
Is that how lottery tickets work?
I guess.
You set the sample in the device like so.
It is in this game. I don't see anything.
Patience. There's no need to get all antsy. Look at the right side of the screen. That's the layer view of the envelope.
Layer view?
You've got it set to display the outside of the envelope now, see? Actually, it's quicker just to have you give it a try. Turn that dial there with a stick for me, would you?
I'm not doing anything though. Okay, thanks.
That's right. That's how you choose what depth you want to scan.
Hey, I got something.
See? That's how you can read the letters on the ticket inside. Cool, huh?
Except I can't read them.
Just turn the dial a little more.
Let me turn the dial myself!
What you have to understand is that a sheet of paper isn't really flat at all. When you zoom in that much, you see that the paper is like a bunch of hills and valleys.
Wow, really?
This X-ray device uses a beam with a wavelength of only 0.05 microns. It breaks cards down into thin layers so it can only show what's on that what's written on that layer.
I'm not entirely following you, but what good is it if you can't read anything?
That's why we go on to step 2. Try rubbing the image a bit if you would.
Thanks, Trucy.
Rubbing? Like going over the image with these sticks while holding down this button?
That doesn't help too
Yeah.
much.
Fair.
Okay.
That fixes the image on the screen. The numbers are 0007.
Wait, what?
Now turn the
Oh,
dial
they
again, just a
are.
little. Good. Now you can rub this image to fix it too.
Hey, I get it. You do it enough times, enough speed. I was pretty close.
Yeah.
We just keep doing this until we got the whole thing.
Exactly. Not bad.
Neat. Let's do some more.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I see it. Oh, yeah. Big winner.
Number 7.
There we go. Oh, how long do I have to keep doing this for? Yeah, I got
I
it.
think
all.
you should go down.
Ah. Ah, okay.
Oh, so it's like clearer.
Yeah.
We can piece it together, but they can't, so it needs to be written out.
They're all stupid. There we go. Okay.
As I said, we implemented this and you're gonna use it, by God. Okay, let's print this one out. I'm so smart. I got that on the first pass. Wait.
I'm a big winner.
See? This is the true hidden power of my weapon. Neat, huh? Now, let's try it out on the real thing, shall we?
Okay.
She's got all sorts of new fancy nonsense every case.
Yeah.
Dear Doctor something?
Dear Drew,
Yeah.
Mr. I've deposited the $100,000 in the
Jesus
designated
Christ.
account. Please send a receipt once you've confirmed.
Oh my
the
god.
What?
How do you see like that? Okay, now I can
I'm
read it.
dyslexic. I can't properly read.
Oh my god.
I can read upside down as well if you'd like that. Okay, let's print this one out.
Okay, yeah.
Someone deposited $100,000 into Mr. Misham's account? His paintings must be really valuable.
I murdered
just,
over a
you
lottery
know,
ticket. Yeah, that was
Murder.
another
He was doing
case.
some blackmail.
Mmm.
There's another page in there. Care to take a look?
Oh, you know. I mean, you bet I do. If we're going to read someone's mail, you might as well read it all.
Oh my god. Here goes with the second page then.
Okay.
Sign the paper
Bro, what the fuck?
and send it to the enclosed envelope, the enclosed stamp. Within 3
Within
days,
5
I need not
days.
remind you to speak of this to no one. Oh, it's 3 days.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, that is 3. Wow.
Uh,
Damn, Corey.
Corey, you're supposed to have bad eyes, not good eyes.
Would you like me to take my
So-
glasses off?
So, it was a letter about payment for one of his paintings.
Why all the secrecy though? And
And what?
why was this letter the only one in here? It's 7 years old, right?
Maybe it had some special significance to him. Well, Emma?
Well, indeed.
Bitch, tell us!
She knows something she's not telling us. Looks like she's keeping mum about it. Okay. So, Emma, I was wondering, what's the story about this reporter that came here for a story the night of the crime?
Oh, I'm afraid I can't tell you because he's going to be a witness tomorrow, I hear.
Bitch.
Of course he is. Why wouldn't he
I
be?
thought so.
I'll never forget that face. But what was his name? Oh, right. Brushel. Or Brushel.
Brushel? Okay, that sounds fake. I mean,
He's after a scoop to sell to the papers.
So a reporter comes
So-
in for an interview with a painter. His first interview ever, and that night he's killed. Seems strange to you?
really strange.
It does raise a few questions.
A few!
Only
I bet
two
the
and a half.
interviewer did it because he wanted an exclusive scoop. And if he was going to give an interview to one person, he'd be up to giving an interview to other people.
Exclusive as fuck, you killed a bitch.
I'd like to speak with this reporter if I could.
Well, I hear he's on the beat today, too. He said something about covering a magician.
Okay, I'm glad we went
oh my
here first then.
god.
Magician? Well, if it's not Trucy, that leaves only one other person. Yeah, the only 2 magicians in all of Japan.
It wasn't Valorant Grammaro by any chance, was it?
Did you just say Valorant?
I sure did.
Valorant grammar, I might. Yeah, something like that. He's got some big show lined up, I hear.
So he's out interviewing Valorant Grammar, right? I also said Valorant now. God damn it, Nagi.
Hell yeah.
Looks like I'll be heading out to that Coliseum again sooner than I thought.
Here, I'll give you that reporter's card if you want.
Okay.
But we're not meant to be talking to anybody involved. We're gonna get in
Yeah,
trouble.
that never stopped him before. Top dollar for information. Oh, he looks
Bro.
sleazy as hell.
I swear to God, if that's actually what he looks like, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I guess you gotta have a good business card if you work freelance.
Really? What's this? A camera lens finder?
Do reporters take photos too?
I guess if he's freelance, he'd have to.
Maybe you should try being a prosecutor and a defense attorney. You'd always win.
Why don't I become a rock star too while I'm at it? Oh, Gavin's got that covered, mate.
I legit thought it was just rock for a second because of the way the stream loaded. I was like, you want to be a rock?
Oh my god. Wait, is there anything in this room that I haven't looked at?
I think so.
I think you have everything. Oh.
Look at all these paints, Apollo. There's so many. He's got like 20 kinds of red.
We could repaint your suit, Apollo.
How about this shade of green?
That'll be enough of that, thanks. Okay, yeah, okay, we looked at everything. Alright, let's go to the Coliseum.
Ooh, this is it, Apollo. The place where magic and dreams converge.
Just a while ago, it was the place where murder and nightmares converged.
go say hi. Let's go say hi to Uncle Valorant.
Valorant? What about the case? Is that Valent?
Maybe. Only a performer laughs like that.
Ah, there he is.
The young Miss Trucy! How often I hoped we'd meet again, only to tell myself it was an impossible dream!
Uncle Valent, how's it going? I'm glad to see you too.
Of course you are!
Humility is definitely not one of his stronger traits.
Well, Miss Trucy, how does the day find you? If you've come to give me flowers, do it after the show, I beg you.
Surely, we came to wish you good luck. And congratulations on your big magic show.
Oh, but it is I who wish to congratulate you! Not everyone is so lucky as to witness miracles, such as the ones I shall perform!
Yeah, you're amazing. We get the picture.
The world will watch in wonderment as Magnify's illusions are reborn! Here, on stage, by my hand. He looks like he should be in Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
That's like a shit duelist.
Everyone's talking about the big magic show. Is it true that the Grammar Miracle is back after a 7-year absence?
Miss Trucy, I must apologize. This show and this honor should have been his.
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty certain that the trial 7 years ago was about her dad.
Daddy.
My co-magician in training, Zach Grammar. If that terrible thing hadn't.
It's okay. You don't have to talk about it.
Your father was a great magician, Trucy. If he were alive, then I, Valent Grammar, would have been proud to stand upon this stage as his assistant.
Thanks, Uncle Valent. You know, I'm happy you're doing the show.
I really want there to be some switcheroo, like in The Great Ace Attorney, where it turns out her dad's actually been alive this whole time.
Oh my god.
Bro, yes.
To
And
think
that's actually her dad.
we get to see the great
Aw.
magnificent illusions again.
Bro, that would be such a mindfuck.
That would. She really is looking forward to this, isn't she?
Yeah, because that's like the one thing she's got left for dad, you know?
Yeah.
My mentor, the magnificent Magnify Grammar, was a true deity among magicians. A creator god who gave birth to magic and illusions that defied our very imaginations.
I was so little when I last saw one, but I still remember his shows. He did wheelies on a sports car through the air above the audience,
What the fuck?
and then sped off to outer space faster than the speed of sound.
I'm guessing that memory was a bit embellished.
For 7 long years, the world has been waiting for a miracle to match his. As heir to the Grammar Troupe's secrets, it falls to me to provide one. It is my God-given destiny. Yes, you, nameless face who speaks for the nameless masses. How can I help you?
If the world was waiting, why did you hold off for 7 long years?
It appears the lad is uninformed. Perhaps you have heard of the magic known as law, which governs our land? Was he kicked out of the country?
I have, though I'm not sure that it qualifies as magic.
The performance of Magnify's miracle was impossible. A certain law prevented it for 7 years. But no more!
What? 7 years? That phrase sure likes to pop up, doesn't it?
Be a millionaire by the end of this for every time they said 7 years.
Oh my god.
And why was that?
A little matter called performance rights, Miss Trucy.
What?
Can you tell us about these performance rights?
Magnify's magic relied on an incredibly innovative idea. A trick, if you will. That trick was considered his property, and as such, was protected by property laws.
Ah, copyright. Intellectual property, maybe?
Magnifi knew this and bequeathed it in his will. To one person.
You mean him?
Yes. Miss Trucy, it was your father. Zack Grammar-Eye was the inheritor of the Grammar-Eye miracle.
Daddy.
Yet, as you well know, he is gone. He disappeared suddenly 7 years ago.
Oh, so he's
He
not
got
dead.
murdered. Oh.
Okay. I think I see where the story is going. Wait, so he just... Okay. Alright. Once a person is classified missing for a certain period of time, they're considered legally deceased, correct? Oh!
Legally deceased.
But not actually
In
deceased.
Yeah.
Bro.
In all absoluteness, those rolled up sleeves conceal your competence well, young man. That certain period of time of which you speak is 7 years.
Ah. You mean...
Yes, Miss Trucy, though it pains me to say it. This past spring, April to be precise, was the time. Your father was legally declared deceased. In the absence of a formal will, the secrets of our mighty mentor Magnifi passed to me. This was, in fact, stipulated in the will by Magnifi himself.
Is that how it works, Apollo?
You got an ad in French? That is weird. Yeah, it's called Death in Absentia. He's declared missing permanently.
Daddy.
Oh, Trucy. Can I show him this? I was wondering if you could tell me about this.
Aha! Why, that bears the Grammar-Eye seal.
Uncle Valent? Is something wrong?
Trucy, where did you get this?
What if this is from her dad?
Uh-oh.
Daddy gave it to me.
Your daddy, my partner's
My other daddy, Phoenix Wright.
Why now? Why would your lord daddy?
Lord!
God, I can't.
Lord Daddy! That's kind of stretching the whole archaic thing a bit.
This signature upon the back. Do you recognize it? That belongs to none other than Zack Grammar-Eye.
What? Daddy signed this?
Might I be so bold as to open it?
I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that. What's in this envelope, I wonder? That's so interesting. Okay. Oh, no. No, okay.
A challenge, is it? You want me to make me disappear? Where will you give it to me?
Okay.
Oh.
Blah, 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 blah.
Apollo? What was that look for?
Yeah, okay, great. He won't do anything with that. I don't think there's anything else I can show him. Can I go inside? No. Is there something else I can show him? What about this? Nope. That's the same. What about the painting? Nope. Nope, nothing. No, okay. Where else can I go? Back to the studio? Question mark? Is there anything I haven't shown Emma?
No, never mind. I was gonna say maybe you can go back to the jail and be like, hey, present it to what's her face, Vera,
Gonna be here.
for her to verify.
Oh, hydrate, posture check, stretch. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
That counts. Whatever.
Alright, guard.
It's melon soda.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
You're
God.
here to see Vera Misham.
Yes, that's right.
She's in the medical office at the moment.
Medical? Is she fucking dying? I mean,
Is she okay?
She's just lying down. Said she didn't feel so good. I'm sorry, but I can't allow any meetings at the moment.
Most annoying client ever. Apollo, it's not her fault she's sick. Jeez.
Guess we should come back.
Hmm.
so maybe go back to the agency
Oh.
and talk with.
Wait, can I talk to Phoenix about this again? No. Okay. Oh, Phoenix. Yeah, your
Back in the
attorney's
day.
badge. Running gag. Okay. Okay. What about this? No.
At the
question,
presenting, are we?
Is she like adopted or is they're like actually gay?
No, she's
Hey,
adopted.
Okay,
Yeah.
adopted
she was-
because dad disappeared,
Yeah,
kind of
'cause
thing.
her dad
Okay.
disappeared 7 years ago, and Phoenix adopted her 7 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. What about this? Oh, so a journalist was here on a story?
All eyes in the universe are upon my stage. All pens seek to commit its mysteries to paper.
His name was Brushel.
Brushel, 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 Brushel.
I think he remembers him.
He doesn't look too happy about it.
Brushel, that cloying smell of mint when he smiles, yes.
Could you tell us more about him? What did he want?
Oh. There we go.
A man by that name called on me just now.
Just now.
Valen's vision is always towards tomorrow. Valen's feet step always forward. That is all.
That's all very confusing.
I need to perform a big magic show, yes? I wanted someone to cover it. Yet he had ears only for that incident.
That incident?
In any case, I requested that the rapacious reporter remove himself. So a painter has died, what of it? It is but a footnote in the footlights compared to the magic of Grammar.
Okay.
You really just said no big deal.
Yeah.
Uncle Valent, do you know where the reporter went?
Some guy died, skill issue.
I recommended he visit that place popular with penalized perpetrators.
The detention center?
He was a rude individual. Sorry, I just hit the wrong thing. Oh fuck, where is it? Might I see that card?
Sure. Oh my god.
He would tear apart my respectability? I will tear apart him!
Oh.
Here comes Apollo, Uncle Valent's big magic trick.
Is he gonna fix the card? I'm not sure that qualifies as big magic.
What happened to the big magic?
Is it not more miraculous for it to stay ripped?
You must have really not liked that journalist.
Oh my god. Now the time has come when I must return to make my prestidigitation preparations. By your leave, Miss Trucy.
Thanks, Uncle Valent.
3 days from now, make ready for a miracle.
Okay. What do you think that journalist was after? And why did Valen react like that to this envelope?
I think it's time to pay the detention center another visit.
Okay, now we can go back there. Cool. Oh, okay, so we've got the defendant and the reporter here. So someone needs to be the reporter. Two.
Wait. Wait, Corey's gonna be Vera, right?
Yeah.
I think it depends on who ends up fucking off and who stays in the scene, to be
Yeah.
honest with you.
I'm trying to figure out because I feel like Vera's gonna continue coming back, and what's his face, the reporter, is also going to in the trial, probably, right?
Yeah.
We can sort it out based on if you want to take the reporter for now, and then if it ends up that Vera leaves and the reporter stays, we can just swap or something.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think
Is this
that's
the reporter?
I think so.
I don't think that's Vera. Vera seems
Yeah.
very soft spoken.
I think I hear what you're saying. We're all doing it for the money, end quote.
Oh, he's talking to the god.
No, not at all.
Looks like someone's already meeting here.
Maybe that reporter?
Oh god.
Oh, Jesus fucking hell!
Oh
Wait,
god!
his face is blue. Hey there, how you doing? Who might you be?
Sorry, we didn't know someone was already here.
This dude is blind as fuck.
God. I'm Apollo Justice, attorney at law. Talk about a nervous monkey.
You're Justice. You.
Oh my god, you know me? You know, there was a case in the Great Ace Attorney where the reporter was the killer. I feel like I would not be surprised if that happened again here.
Do I know you? Of course I know ya.
His feather thing looks exactly the same as the feather thing that the guy had. The dead guy had.
Yeah.
Stares down witnesses on stand till they spill beans. End quote.
That's not true. What's he writing?
Are you a reporter by any chance?
What is he?
Whoa. You're Trucy.
Why has he got a toothbrush with? I don't even know, man.
Am I famous?
Oh yeah. Trucy Wright hates carrying a bag. Puts everything she owns in her panties. End quote.
That's not true! That's so not true!
Just hold on to your breeches there. I'll wrap up this interview in a jiffy.
Interview?
So, guard, I think I know what's going on here. Guarding rooms is my life. What else could I possibly need? End quote.
Guard.
No, how many times do I have to tell you this? Look, I've got work to do. You deal with him.
Did you come here to interview the guard?
Oh wee, what a pickle. Accused wouldn't talk, had to interview someone or go plumb crazy. End quote.
Oh, so I assume Vera's not gonna come back out then.
Huh?
Oh no, she's there. Okay. I should have guessed.
Where are my manners? Name's Brushel, Spark Brushel. I'm not picky. Journalist just closes eyes, writes. End quote.
What's that nauseatingly strong mint smell every time he grins? Oh, that's why he has a toothbrush.
Until you've been interviewed by me, you don't know what thrilling is. Wild romp through the crossroads of mayhem, madness. End quote.
I can see that. He's writing something again. Well, if he's a reporter, maybe he knows something. If you're a reporter, why do you not have it? Why are you writing on your arm? Why did you not come prepared with like a notepad or something?
Literally anything else.
Yeah.
No, Mr. Brushel, you're a journalist?
Ah, me? Look, let me say one thing for the record here.
Yes?
I'm the interviewer, you understand, yeah? I'm the one asking questions here. End quote.
Okay.
For instance, you think a movie director watches movies?
Yes.
Well, I think he probably does.
Exactly. I knew you'd understand.
What? Huh?
So, the night of the murder. You were at Drew's studio?
Who, me? Look, let me say one thing for the record.
If SpongeBob was an annoying reporter, stop! I hate that.
Wait, what? Wait, now I gotta look up what SpongeBob sounds like and do it that way.
Yes?
SpongeBob has like that
Sorry.
really high nasally voice.
Something like this. Oh god, I don't know if I can do this though. I'm nasally somewhere. Okay. I may look calm and collected, but I'm busy. Real busy. Always on the road.
I feel like that's a bit more Squidward than SpongeBob, but it's
Okay,
fine.
okay, well fuck. Okay, wait. Wait, I'm too nasally? Or
I think so. Like SpongeBob is like I don't even know. I don't even know how to describe SpongeBob's voice. It's just SpongeBob.
SpongeBob quotes. Let's Okay, it's still like not super nasally. I'm hearing, I think. Okay, so maybe like down here and a little smidge of nasal. Something like this. Is that okay?
I
Is
guess.
that more SpongeBob-y? I don't know,
I
because I don't watch
guess.
SpongeBob. Help. Okay, journalist always buys one-way tickets, never looks back. End quote. I can understand that philosophy, but... You want to know the thing about one-way tickets? Once you use them, they're gone. Like death. All because you have to give them to the guy at the airport. True enough. But don't they give normal tickets away too? Exactly. See, it's the same thing. What is?
He's so weird.
So, you went to do a story on Drew Mission. And he'd never had a story done about him before? That's right. Look, let me state one thing for the record here. What? I'm sure you're going to want to know about my source. What tipped me off to Drew? Why do the interview in the first place? Well, yes. Look, it's like, oh, I've got it. Say there's this burger joint with fabulous ketchup. You think the burger guy's who's gonna tell me where he got it? At the supermarket, maybe? Exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about.
I think I may have actually understood that one.
Well, there's nothing I can talk about, really. Walls have ears, eyes, especially glass walls with speakers. End quote.
Right. Guess we'll leave then.
But since you're here, might as well tell you a tidbit of news I saw, just for the heck of it. Sure, tell us. Just for the heck of it. I remember it like it was yesterday. I'd seen a movie on a trip and wandered into this burger place with amazing ketchup. When an article in a tabloid caught my eye. Famous oil painting stolen from art dealer's gallery. End quote, I believe it was.
An oil painting?
Happens every day, right?
Oh my god. Is that this one?
art theft.
Yeah.
But I thought I'd seen that painting somewhere before.
Yep.
Painting of a giant peach floating down a river.
Someone stole
Wait.
an oil painting of a
But
giant
but
peach.
It said, am I crazy, or did the court record say plum in the foreground?
Oh yeah. Wait, what? I wonder if that's just a translation mistake, because that is a peach.
Yeah. It's supposed to be peach. Or
Yeah.
maybe it's intended because, like, to differentiate between the two, maybe.
Maybe? But the other one doesn't
I
have
hope.
anything that, like, the other one just says it's half finished. It
The,
doesn't say.
yeah.
I don't know, I guess we'll find out.
Okay, we'll find out. Where was I? Journalists can smell scoop better than burgers, end quote.
Can I show him the painting?
Alright, let me go on the record here.
Yes?
I know what you're gonna say. Brushel,
Oh,
take
okay.
this, write brilliant column.
This is
End
his,
quote.
this is his, I'm not gonna look at that text.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, alright, great. Awesome, thanks.
What about the half-finished version of it?
Oh, wait, let's see. Nope.
Nope, okay.
Is there nothing I can... Mailbox? No. Okay, so he's useless. There's nothing I can show you. No. I wish I could show Vera the painting. She would probably know.
Or say something important.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess there's nothing to
Important
show
for
him.
us for now.
Yeah. Can I? No, I can't talk to Vera. Where else can I go? I feel like I've been everywhere. Colosseum.
Oh, what if, you show, what's his face? Phoenix, right? Oh, never mind.
Sorry, hang on. I'm trying to make plans with my sibling. There we go. We're talking about a show. Okay.
Nice.
Well, how'd it go? Find anything out?
Actually, there was one thing I wanted to check with you.
What's with that scary face you're making?
And what's with the I know something but I'm not telling face you've got going, Emma? Oh. Oh, what did I want her to look at? Oh, is it the painting? Oh, this painting came from behind that dresser.
Yes. So?
It was stolen, no? Okay.
I was hoping you wouldn't figure that out.
Do you think you could tell us a bit about this?
I suppose. It's what you think. Drew Misham was a forger.
Okay.
A forger? So, what exactly is a forger?
Well, basically, it's someone who makes forgeries. Fakes, in other words.
Fakes?
Copies of an original. Exact copies, so precise you can't tell them apart.
Well, why not just photocopy them?
My guy.
The big problem with forgeries is that people try to sell them as the real article. It's a crime, of course.
So, Drew Mission was...
A criminal.
A criminal? I'm afraid so. He received money to create elaborate forgeries. To supplement his work in illustration, I guess.
I see.
Actually, that's why I brought this here in the first place.
And what do you mean?
When you're trying to determine if a painting is a forgery, the rough sketch underneath can be a valuable clue.
Oh, we already talked about that. God damn it. So, the rough sketch is like a practice for the real thing. Like doing a magic trick in front of a mirror before you go on stage.
But not in the case of a forgery. Not necessarily, anyway. You know what the finished product is going to look like, after all.
Oh, yeah, I guess you would.
That's why I brought this. I'm going to use it to see what's under the paint in the finished pieces.
I get it now.
Well, not that I really needed to go to such lengths, seeing as how one of the paintings was only half finished anyway.
Still, it'd be neat to see Mr. Misham's rough sketches. Kind of like what he was drawing when he thought no one was looking.
True, that would be interesting, and maybe valuable for our case.
You should try buttering her up, Apollo. Flattery will get you everywhere, they say.
This is like your 4th time telling me this, Trucy, wow. Maybe I should ask Emma to help us out. How do I ask her to help us out? Should I just show
By
her
saying the same phrase over and over.
I kind of wanted to see the rough sketch under this painting, and I was wondering if your tool there might do the trick.
Oh, fine, fine. Just this time, though.
Let's check it out.
Okay. Oh, which one should we look at first?
Oh.
I want to look at the fish. Oh,
That's wild.
that is wild.
Oh, it's a house on a
house?
mountain.
Yeah.
No, it's...
Oh wait.
Some
What?
sort
No,
of-
Oh,
that's
the
the
food
that's
cart.
the ramen cart.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's print this one out. Yeah, that
Okay,
was
well, let's print this one out.
Wait. That's yeah, cause so like one of the first cases that I did was there was like a missing ramen cart, and the dead body was found pulling the ramen cart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's...
Oh. Okay. What the heck?
Sure, okay. Wow, he really blows. The finished painting isn't anything like the rough.
Devices like mine didn't exist until recently. He probably thought he could draw any sort of thing he wanted to for the rough.
What do you mean?
Well, in the past, you could only analyze the composition of a rough sketch.
Composition?
In other words, the traces of charcoal between paint and canvas. So you could tell if there had been a rough sketch, but not what it looked like.
Ah, I think I follow you. So in essence, it wouldn't matter what was underneath the finished painting.
Some pros would actually paint out a rough sketch entirely, then do a completely new painting on top of that.
So Mr. Mission was drawing whatever he wanted before painting over them?
Possibly. Is there a problem with that?
Not particularly, but something about the sketch itself is kind of odd.
You're awfully silent all of a sudden, Apollo.
You think we could check out one of the other paintings?
Well, sure. You like this detection stuff, don't you?
Okay. What's underneath this one? What we got here?
That kind of looks like a person. Like a lady with a sword.
Oh.
Oh, playing cards. Okay.
Oh! This is another case that we did. A dude died while in the middle of playing cards.
Wait, was he actually secretly there? Is that why he has all these, like, past case
I wonder.
stuff?
Okay, let's print this one out. Oh wait, that's Emma.
Yeah, but she says that every time, so I
Yeah.
don't care.
Okay. This one too.
What's wrong, Apollo? You look serious all of a sudden.
You think I could just look at the last of these?
Fine by me. Knock yourself out.
It's because Apollo in-game figured out the same thing that we did.
Yeah.
Well, rather, Kai remembers, because I wasn't here for any of that.
Oh, that's crazy though.
Then actually, if these are all previous cases, it might be Tokyo Tower.
Yeah. That means this has to be... Oh, no,
Oh,
it's the
not even.
stage! It's the stage!
Yeah, that's the shark man.
Yeah!
Dark man.
That's the... Oh, that's the guitar on fire. Whoa. What the heck is all this?
I hesitate to ask why you're getting so excited.
You sure your device isn't leaking some kind of strange radiation?
Trucy, look at these 3 sketches. Do you notice anything? Use your brains, Trucy.
They're...
Now you're both white as sheets. What's going on?
These sketches are of the 3 cases I worked on.
What?
The murder in the poker room at the Borscht Bowl Club. The dead man pulling the noodle stand. And then... the events that transpired during the Governor's concert.
What could it mean? How could he have drawn those things? And why?
Especially considering he never left this room. That's what I want to know.
Wait, is Drew Misham your father?
Give me a break. Does that seem even remotely possible to you? Oh, yo, this is crazy. I'd never even heard of any Drew Misham before. I hadn't even seen a picture of him. But there were my cases drawn on his canvas. Every single one of them. It couldn't have been a coincidence. Just who was this Drew Misham? And what did he have to do with me? Oh my god. Are you guys good to continue? Because I kind of want to continue. Because what? What?
Yeah, sure.
I am okay, but I need to quick BRB.
That's fine. I also need to quick BRB because I think food is here. So I will quickly grab that and come back. Yes. I will actually put on my BRB screen.
I
Or
finally get to
something.
be here for a trial.
Yeah!
Or at least
That's
part
right.
of one.
Okay, right. Let me...
I'll also be right back.
Okay. Okay. I return. Are the two of you back? Question mark. That's a no. I will periodically try and mute so that my eating noises don't get caught on stream though. Okay.
Okay, yes, hello, I am back.
Nice. We just wait for Corey.
Hello.
Okay.
Ah, perfect. Alright. Good morning!
So, you're Vera, right? Trucy. I'm Trucy. Trucy Wright. That's right with a W, but not right, right?
They're trying so hard.
We're on your side. You can tell us anything. Please?
Please.
Bitch, fucking
Give us something to work with.
Good morning.
She speaks.
Not bad, not bad. But I think you'd do better with a little smile, you know? So, you're so pretty. You need to sell yourself, you know?
You don't have to smile if she doesn't want to. Trucy, let's take it easy for starters.
Tracy,
the
you
fact
sound
that
like those creepy men on the road.
Exactly.
Like, we barely got a good morning, so...
Aww.
Thank you for taking my case.
She's like that one Love Live character.
Oh my
Okay.
god. I was saying the exact same
Oh,
thing.
Rika?
Hmm?
That's literally the only Love Live character I know is Rika. Right, the one with the emoji face?
Yeah, that one. I always forget
My
names.
friend voices her.
Oh my god. Okay, well, that's a start, I guess. There she goes with the nail polish again.
Great, really. It's so cultured.
She's like, oh, these idiots don't get it.
Want to try?
Ooh, really?
Ah, girls. The victim, Drew Misham, was a forger, and a stolen painting was found in his studio. A life of crime, really, and maybe one that led to his death.
October 8th, 10 a.m.
Okay, one of you needs to be Gavin and one of you needs to be the judge.
I'll be Gavin.
Well, we will now begin our trial of Vera Misham.
Oh my god, this judge needs to retire. He's getting old.
Is the judge okay?
No.
His voice is all raspy and he's looking all around all nervous like.
Huh.
The repercussions of today's trial will most likely be felt for a long time, and may indeed alter our legal system forever.
Today is a test of the jurist system. And the first step toward a new order in our courts.
Daddy's secret mission.
The jurists will function like a jury. It is hoped their inclusion will help the courts to better reflect the people's will.
Why aren't there any jurists in the courtroom? I'm sorry.
Oh my god, Kai. 3 closed-circuit cameras watch this courtroom at all times. The jurists have access to everything that transpires. Jurists! Judge well and judge cool.
Now see here, Prosecutor Gavin. I was going to say that.
Oh my god, of course you were. My apologies there, Judge.
Judge, today's trial coolly, if you would be so kind.
The jurists are unbound by the letter of the law. They don't affect the trial with evidence, but by their feelings. We're about to find out just what effect they're going to have.
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. The details of the case, if you would.
The victim is the painter Drew Misham. He was killed in his own studio. His coffee was poisoned. By whom, you ask? By none other than the defendant, Vera Misham.
Objection!
Damn, Apollo, calm down.
I wasn't expecting him to speak already. There wasn't any poison in the coffee.
Action. Someone has been doing their homework. Indeed, poison was not present in the coffee, but on the mug itself.
The mug? Residue was found in the room, I see.
The autopsy report describes the manner of our victim's death.
The court accepts this as evidence. According to this report, the victim's death was caused by atroquinine poisoning.
A chemical compound that does not occur naturally. Lethal dosage is a mere 0.002 milligrams. A touch of atroquinine in the body is the touch of the Reaper's scythe.
Haha, Reaper. Scythe. Ha ha ha.
Death.
No, because my model right now is a Reaper.
Oh, yeah.
It really is the Ace Attorney.
Very well, Prosecutor Gavin. You may present your witness.
I have for you today a simple man for a simple case.
Oh boy.
A man who witnessed the murder in its entirety.
That journalist, no doubt.
The witness will state his name and occupation.
All right. Well, for starters, my name's Spark Brushel. My job is a lone observer of the world.
In other words, a freelance journalist, right?
If you don't mind, I'd like to say something for the record.
Yes, Mr. Russell.
I dislike conclusions, specifically the aspect of jumping to conclusions. Preconceptions make park sandbox of endless desert waste. End quote.
But you are a journalist. You said so yourself yesterday.
Well, that's true, yes. But you must understand, I stand before you today with a man with a dream. I'm offering you my testimony in exchange for exclusive rights to the story. Scoop that turns Mr. Brushel into that Mr. Brushel. End quote.
Let's hear your testimony then, shall we?
A simple case, eh, Gavin? For me, the jury is still out.
I visited the studio around 9 o'clock that night to do the interview. The first outsider to enter the atelier. Journalistic history made. End quote. His daughter brought us coffee right after we started. And you know what happened next? Star falls. End quote. No one else entered the room besides her the whole time.
That does sound like a simple case. Unless you were the one that poisoned him.
Judge, you can't just be saying these things.
What are you saying, Judge?
Need I remind you, the cameras are rolling today.
Bitch, that's what we said about you.
I felt the need to be a little dramatic.
You didn't do it, did you?
Me doing something like that? Oh, come on. That's like newsmaker making the news, end quote. Or even contemporary witch hunt, end quote. I know, wild accusations rock courtroom, end quote.
Rock indeed.
Peter Gavin sure looks like he's having fun.
I'm so happy for him.
Very well, Mr. Justice. Your cross-examination, please.
This guy needs better clickbait titles. True. Oh wait, before I do anything, I want to read this autopsy. Between 9 and 9:30.
Then yeah, him walking in and like poisoning the cup or whatever could be a plausible theory, because it takes 15 minutes for it to happen.
Do we have anything that states that the poison needs 15 minutes to start working?
Oh no, because it was
Just
what's her
what
face.
Emma said,
It's
yeah.
just what Emma said. We don't. Right, no. Slow acting. Okay.
Yeah.
9 o'clock at night? Isn't that a little late for an interview?
If the great painter's room mission says come at 9, believe me, believe you me, I go at 9. First, and as it turned out, last interview with such a prolific painter.
Right. Can you tell us what it was like when you arrived? You were the first reporter ever in Drew's studio.
Posterity will look back on that night as a turning point in journalistic history.
You know, I understand Drew, because, you know, artist. But what is the pun on Vera's name? I've been trying to figure this out.
Basically, a significant step for all mankind. But a giant step for that Brussels guy. End quote. Nobody said that, but okay.
If no one on the outside ever had access to the studio, then it would serve to reason that the deed was done by an insider.
By which he means Vera did it.
So, how did this epoch-making interview go?
Would you mind being a little more specific?
Oh wait, let me tell you, I enjoy a cuppa.
Maybe it's
Cup of tea,
reference to
if you-
Vera Bradley. I don't know who that is.
Bottle of water. Bottle of water.
Wait, what did he say?
Oh,
In fact, it all began when I was in 3rd grade. No, wait, 4th grade.
that's not what I meant.
I believe I know what her forehead is driving at.
She's a famous designer. Oh.
This coffee the victim was served. Did anyone other than the defendant touch it?
Right, that's what I was going to say, really. Okay, Apollo, we believe you.
Oh, well, now, if you got a question to ask, you be best straight up ask it. That's what I tell the new recruits several times if necessary. Right for a grade schooler. That's my motto, end quote. Which doesn't say I can only write grade school level stuff, mind ya.
Who touched the coffee?
Don't know. I was in the back looking at the studio's equipment while she served it.
And what happened next?
What's this about a star falling?
An artistic way to say it. Star falls, huh? It's like an old telegram. Send money over. Zowie, you don't know? Well, that's a journalism code word. An important personage passes away. A star falls. Get it? But there's no gravity in space, is there? I wouldn't think stars could even fall, really.
Does this matter?
Oh boy, this is some good stuff, good stuff. How about star breaks? Nah, lacks punch. I know. Star dies. Nah, lacks imagination. Of course, you could go with Drew dies, straight to the point. I like it.
I think we need to hear about something a little more substantial. This one. About when Mr. Mission passed away.
Oh boy, what a scene that was.
I have no alcohol, so I can't be helpful today. Damn.
He puts his coffee mug down with a crash, right?
Yes, and then?
And then the cool finger of death touches his spine. Life's flame sputters and fails.
Oh my god, Edgeworth and Von Karma were really the only ones driving the court in the right direction. Like, Clavier is just here, just vibing, playing air guitar in the corner.
So cold was that touch, he could do naught but tremble uncontrollably. Actually, Life's flame's a little tired. Life's river froze over. Yes,
Like
that's a go.
hell.
My
I
god.
think he's starting his article already.
Could you describe that a little more simply?
Oh well, as you can imagine, I was pretty surprised. He hit the floor, as they say. Artist seizure is final performance. End quote.
He hit the floor, shitting out low. Atroquinine paralyzes the central nervous system. The body arches back like a bow, the limbs tremble,
That's quite enough of that. Some of us want to be able to sleep tonight.
Oh yeah? Well, I want details. Lots of juicy details.
For that, you can listen to our last year's hit single, Atroquinine My Love by the Gaviniers,
My
available
God.
at all major music outlets.
Why did you write a song? Why did you write a love song about poison?
The point here is that the victim died of atroquinine in his balls today. Oh, Mr. Justice, how did you find the testimony?
Wait, what did he say exactly? He was so long-winded, I like lost the point.
What was the question?
I was asking about the
Was
moment
it
of death.
important?
He put
And
his
it's a-
coffee mug. Oh, as soon as he. Okay, yeah, that is important. Okay. Well, as an account of the moment of the victim's death, I'd say it's very important. Please add it to the testimony. Bro's promoting his music in the courtroom. Yeah.
For real.
Very well, the court requests this witness add this account to his testimony.
No spasms. That was definitely by poison.
Okay. You say it was definitely death by poison. How can you be so sure?
Hey, look, I'm just a journalist. I've seen lots of things. And I've had more than my share of experience with so-called poisonings. Man eats fishy, fish goes bye-bye. End quote.
Food poisoning doesn't count. Should I get him to talk about something else?
Maybe the coffee?
Let's see. So you drank the coffee that Vera served you too?
Of course, when someone serves you coffee, you drink it. End quote. I mean, that's what my old boss always used to say. Never did get what he meant by it, though.
But you're still alive, which is to say you didn't die.
Of course not. No point falling before you're a star. End quote.
That's not exactly what I was getting at.
What were you getting at then? You know the poison was on the rim, not in the coffee.
Oh, yes. There were 2 cups on the tray she brought, and one of the cups had Drew's signature painted on the side.
No chance the guest would take that one by mistake, I guess.
Mr. Justice, was our testimony important?
No.
Don't we have the thingamajig
Who doesn't look like
with the
this?
envelope? Or is
What?
that signed by somebody else?
This envelope? That's signed by, wait, this one.
That was sent to Drew, so we don't know
Okay.
who
Yeah.
signed that.
And
Damn.
then this one was the one that was signed by Trucy's dad.
Okay.
I already set that line, whoops.
I want to try putting the autopsy against this.
Save scum, save scum.
He. Objection! Is this? Nope, that was wrong. Cause I want to say something about how the poison wasn't
Supposed to be fast.
Yeah. What if I? Hold it. Let's ask about the other coffee. Oh no. Okay, it was this one. All right. Hold it. This one. You say Mr. Misham had the coffee too, but did you actually see him drink the coffee?
Course. Of course. Where's my There's my voice. There we go. He who sees it wins, but he who says it wins bigger. I live in a Mancy's dog-eat-dog and writes about it world. And yet, I guess I can't say I saw him drink it, really. He had one so-called sip, if that. Man puts lips to mug, drinks, question mark, end quote.
The poison is quite virulent, I hear.
My stomach did a so-called somersault, since I'd gulped down that coffee without so much as a second glance at it. Wait, maybe something's there, some kind of so-called trick. Anyone want to venture for the guess, for the record?
Does this guy have a pause button?
Mr. Justice, did you find the testimony valuable?
Okay, the victim drank his coffee, then immediately fell over. Yeah, okay, this is what I needed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, fuck, where am I? I asked you, you can go to press for that one.
Your Honor, this is a vital piece of information. Please add it to the testimony.
Well, the witness will add this to his testimony.
Vital, right.
Okay, let me just...
And now you can give him the...
Now I can give the... It's not even the autopsy that I need to give, it's the mug. That's a slow acting. There we go! You know what I have a problem with? A particular property of the poison used. Atroquinine?
Oh, Project Together was quite clear about the poison. A lethal dosage of 0.002 milligrams paralyzes the central nervous system. If you drank that, even you, Mr. Justice, would be reduced to a quivering pile.
Why are you using me as an example? Unfortunately, we weren't told everything. There was a vital omission in Prosecutor Gavin's information.
An omission?
Atroquinine is as virulent as he says.
Yeah, virulent.
But death doesn't come upon ingestion, not immediately. That's because atroquinine is slow acting.
What?
According to one forensic scientist.
One of the most virulent poisons, but is absorbed into the body astonishingly slowly. It takes at least 15 minutes from the time of ingestion for adverse effects to show.
If we suppose that the moment Mr. Misham sipped the coffee was when he sealed his fate, then he would still have had time left to enjoy his last cup of joe.
Oh my god.
Cup of joe.
The proportions.
Order! What is the meaning of this? If what the defense says is correct. Why? That contradicts the entire testimony we just heard.
Well, Mr. Brushel, anything to say? On the record?
Slow acting. SLOWAC.
It was virulent, all right. Even then, it had already begun digging its claws into the journalist. He's working on a scoop.
Oh boy.
It's Brushel, yeah? Hair Brushel, let's take a trip back down memory lane.
Huh?
Did the victim really die the instant he took a sip? Think it over. This is vital.
Objection, intimidation, badgering the witness. You know what I
Overruled.
think?
Shut up!
I think that was a not so subliminal suggestion, end quote.
I admit, it does cause a problem if he died when you say he died. I would be forced to say auf Wiedersehen to my simple case. And you would be forced to say farewell to your article.
Oh.
Come again?
Stop giving him reasons to start lying.
You can't write a story based on conjecture, can you? And as the case drags on, other reporters will pick up the scent. And you'll be forced to kiss your exclusive scoop goodbye.
Ew.
Scoop.
Did he brush his eye? No, his glasses?
The glass. Yeah, but that's still not any better.
Yeah.
Look, wait, just wait a second, just 1 second.
You're waiting, out with it.
I think I just recalled a so-called important detail. A revival of recollection, end quote. A story survival, end quote.
Attorney utterly confused, end quote.
Actually, I did notice something when I visited the studio. I heard of poison that takes its sweet time, see?
But not what I've been saying for the last few minutes, apparently.
Mr. Russell, are you saying you noticed something that explains what happened?
You bet I am. The antidote for a poisonous contradiction, end quote, you might say.
Or I still have no idea what you're talking about, end quote, I might say.
I figured it out, but only after an in-depth interview. See, that thanks to my journalism skills, I know who poisoned the coffee. Bro, he's a fucking stick figure.
Yeah.
Order!
As far as I can tell, the witness is standing by his testimony. That Mr. Misham died the instant after he drank.
Of course, I'm standing by my testimony. And my dream of exclusive rights to this story.
I suppose it was too much to hope for.
What was?
Of course he wouldn't choose a simple case, not him. Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright, who else? Achtung, Herr Brushel, report for us if you would. What is it that you noticed?
This court is a critical trial of the justice system. I'm afraid there's no room for doubt. Afraid room for doubt is permissible. You will testify to the court about what you noticed.
Witness testimony. Oh no, my arm's stuck in my sleeve. Hang on. Okay.
When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Misham was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter, but he quickly sealed the envelope. Oh, that's the red one.
Yeah.
I thought nothing of it at the time, of course. Now that I think about it, what if he was writing a suicide note?
That's the
Well,
conclusion
about
you
that.
came up with.
Suicide note.
Yes, he had this look on his face. Man's face inscrutable as the quadratic equation, end quote.
Suicide? Poor Mr. Misham. But that means Farrah's innocent.
Would someone commit suicide in the middle of an interview?
Oh,
If it was going badly.
I mean, it's a free publicity.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
It's publicity. Who doesn't want that, you know?
What if I just immediately, before I even press anything, just show
give him
the yeah. Objection! Oh no.
Okay.
Objection, Your Honor. He's full of shit.
Was there anyone at the studio other than Mr. Misham?
Well, his daughter Vera, of course.
Was anyone besides Mr. Misham and Vera present?
Not a single one. Not a cat, not a rat, not even a mouse.
The only person who didn't belong in that studio there was you, wasn't it, Mr. Marshall?
I know what you're doing. I know your game. Attorney uses classic Ramsden phenomenon ploy, end quote.
If you intend to suggest that this reporter is a suspect, I'm sure you also intend to present evidence supporting that assertion, correct? In the meantime, let's move along, shall we?
So he put the letter away when he saw you.
Early reporter gets worm, end quote. That's my secret.
I'm not sure I follow.
Isn't that the interview? I arrived 15 minutes ahead of schedule. The handle turns, the door opens, and I barge in.
Are you sure that's okay to do? I mean, isn't that unlawful entry, really?
Mr. Misham sure seemed to think so. You should have seen him. He crammed his letter into the yellow envelope as fast as he could.
Yellow
Ooh.
envelope.
Oh! I know a secret when I spot one, and that was one.
It does seem significant. Well, Mr. Justice.
I wonder. It does have the ring of something important. The defense finds this testimony vital, Your Honor.
Very well. Please add it to the testimony then.
Why not? My account comes free of charge.
Yellow envelope.
That was left at the crime scene, bro!
Okay. Ah, wrong. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong envelope.
Oh, that's funny.
Scum, 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 scum.
This is why we save scum. There we go. As it just so happens, there was a single letter in a desk drawer at the scene. In a red envelope. Oh my god.
Bitch gonna die.
Prosecutor Gavin,
Yes?
was a yellow envelope found at the scene of the crime?
Unfortunately, no. But Herr Forehead, it's easy to mistake the color of an envelope.
I guess. But not this envelope. You see, it was postmarked already 7 years ago.
Well, Mr. Bishop.
I can explain that. Drew, right? He wanted to get that letter in an envelope pronto. Get it out of sight my beady eyes, right? So he grabbed the nearest envelope and crammed away.
And what about the whole red and yellow envelope contradiction, chump?
Well, Mr. Justice, have
you anything to say to the
witnesses claim?
That night, the victim put a letter he had been writing in a red envelope.
It's impossible. Because
Yeah.
you already know what's in that envelope.
Yeah. That's impossible.
Ah, I like your expression, so full of confidence.
It's simple, really. As it just so happens, the defense team investigated the contents of this envelope with, the assistance of a forensic scientist.
What?
Note that this letter is addressed to Drew Misham. Why would he address a letter to himself? Let alone send a suicide note to himself?
Order! Mr. Bushel, can you explain this to the court?
Oh, my. How could I have forgotten? I suppose this happens to the best of us. Reporter gets old, forgets lots. End quote.
I'm still waiting for an explanation, Mr. Bushel.
Well, that's the thing. See, after he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Misham sat there searching his desk drawer for something.
His desk drawer.
Yes, a stamp, a so-called postage stamp, end quote.
A stamp, whatever for.
Well, to mail his letter, what else? And then, why, yes, I think I saw him put it in his letterbox. Yes, it was a yellow envelope, and he put it in that box.
Well, apparently, this yellow letter had nothing to do with this case.
Oh, how I wish it did. Just think if that were a suicide note. What a story.
This guy.
Star writes suicide note in front of reporter, falls. End quote.
As I was saying, that has nothing to do with this case. That said,
Yes, Your Honor?
it makes me wonder about the contents of the red envelope.
Oh, this is for his forgery, isn't it?
$100,000 is quite a good deal of money.
So this was from 7 years ago, yeah?
So, am I finished here? I mean, am I finished here? I was thinking of, going home to start writing.
This guy.
And we're all like, no.
I hate to state what should be pretty obvious to anyone, but when you catch the scent of a story, you make that rather unique face.
Come on. Attorney has active imagination, little else. End quote.
Even I noticed something, and my eyes aren't what they used to be. I'm starting to understand what all this perceiving stuff is about.
Judge has active imagination. End quote.
Please continue with your testimony. Tell us about the scent of a story.
Hey, I'm the one asking questions here. Usually.
Okay.
Actually, it took a bit of work to get a thumbs up on the interview. Reporter leverages story, get his interview, end quote. The story concerned a certain case from 7 years ago. That red envelope probably had something to do with it. Say what you will, but Drew's talent was without compare.
So you threatened to go to the press for this story. That's how you got your interview, blackmail.
Well, yes. I mean, no. It wasn't exactly black. I mean, I'm not...
Something wrong, Mr. Bushel?
Look, this is my story, my tidbit. Journalist info is livelihood, end quote. I see. Well, you have me chatting away here. What's going on out there? What if some Wally Wordsworth or Sally Scooper gets wind of my story? And then they could be going to press while I'm going to waste.
Court feels your pain, Mr. Bushel. Mr. Justice, let's pick up the pace.
A certain case 7 years ago. Wait, 7 years ago?
Oh, we've been hydrated.
Oh, hydrate, thank you.
Oh, it's not Ame. I can't make fun of Ame. Here, I'll hydrate with water this time.
Nice.
I've been hydrating with melon soda.
What's the face he makes?
Wait, what's the little thingy hovering in the
So,
top?
but with this, there's an extra mechanic in this game where I can perceive. So like sometimes,
Perceive.
yeah. So like sometimes people have weird like tells, and they're really subtle somewhere on their body or like their face or something. And when it happens, I can like make them stop talking and explain what they're doing. So I think this statement is safe though.
Yeah, I don't have anything to do with that statement. What other statements is that?
So
Something about the blackmail, maybe?
this one?
It's his eyes. I don't know. Weird. What are we perceiving?
I don't know, sometimes it's really subtle. Like with the previous case, the tell was that she would like gulp. So I had to like zoom into like her throat. But I don't think this is gonna be something different.
I don't think that's it.
Or it could be like, okay, no. No. Okay. Plus. Okay, maybe I should just press things because I haven't pressed anything yet. Ah, go back. No, stop! Okay. Right. The victim, Drew Misham, had an aversion to reporters.
Boy, I guess. Not even my considerable charms did much for him. Until I finally got my thumbs up, that is.
Maybe you can elaborate on that a bit for us.
Oh, okay. Exactly what sort of story was this?
Oh, a little one, like I said. Nothing more, nothing less, nothing in between. End quote. I might have suggested I had a lead on this particular story. But I didn't threaten or cajole.
Yeah.
Or nothing, honest.
So a suggestion was enough to get an interview? Mr. Mission must have really wanted to keep it under wraps. A certain case 7 years ago? Tell us, what case? Oh.
Let me say one thing, Mr. Attorney, and you can quote me on this. But I can't talk about that case.
Why not?
It's about journalistic pride and staunchness and credibility and connections. Journalists reveal sources only over his dead body, end quote. So what'll it be? Gonna strangle me? Dead men don't tell no tales.
He
Probably.
sounds pretty determined not to talk, yeah.
Okay. Our chances of breaking his will aren't looking too good.
On the one hand, we have your story, and on the other, this letter. What makes you think the two are related?
Oh, I was just saying it's possible.
Oh, oops. What did he say?
Call it reporter's intuition.
Call it reporter's intuition, end quote. Hey, I say a lot of things. You're gonna pick all of them apart? Be my guest.
All of them? No, just the incredibly suspicious ones.
I see. Anything else to add about Mr. Misham?
Just how amazing was Mr. Misham's talent?
Wait, boy. I mean, hey, he's a star, man. A star. The flow of his brush is like the great undulating river across the canvas. Artists paint, light up studio like sun, end quote.
This guy is full of wacky gestures, but that one just now was wackier than usual.
Oh,
okay, so it's the last statement.
He looks kind of nervous to me, Apollo.
Definitely. I'm sensing something different than before here. Maybe it's time to bring out you-know-what, his magic bracelet.
That testimony left a bad taste in my mouth.
It all makes sense. Nothing jumps out as ridiculous.
I wonder what this story he's talking about is. Must have been good to get an interview with a famous recluse like that.
Something powerful enough to drag Drew Misham out of hiding. I wonder. Maybe it has something to do with Mr. Misham's art? Yeah, okay. Okay, perceive. Okay, it's gonna be somewhere in here. The toothbrush. No, what is it? Again. Is it not
Can you check his
this?
hand that's holding the toothbrush?
Okay.
Does it like light up when you find it?
No, I can like pause it to perceive like this.
What about the necktie part?
Necktie?
Because that's how he shows his nervousness.
Is it?
Like he pulls on it, kind of thing.
Can you press or do it on that one where he's like, it has to do with that case 7 years ago?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, he's sweating under the armpit.
Wait, is he? Oh, wait, is that?
Is he, or is it Shadow?
I don't know. I feel like that might be a shadow. Wait, let's hear. Yeah, I think that's just always there.
It looked like he had the sweatiest of pits.
Yeah, okay. Pass for now. What was the one?
This
one?
That one.
This is the same. I feel like it has to do something with his toothbrush.
Mouth or like face? Oh.
Like I feel like it has to be the, but I don't know. Can I press something here? Wait, I'm gonna save. What if I show this? Nope. Nope. Nope, wrong button. Objection! I feel like it has to do something with Vera, but okay, no, so I'm pretty sure I have to perceive something, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be perceiving. I pressed the wrong button. Wait.
Hooey boy.
Am I just stupid?
So, I have looked it up. Do you want to know?
Just tell me
Or I
if
can
this is
just-
the right statement.
It is, and
Okay.
I can tell you that I was right.
It's the... Oh. Wait, it is this? Is this not a shadow?
It's on But Drew's talent.
Oh, so right, it's too
Gotcha!
far
Oh,
now
oops.
because it
Oh,
was.
wait.
Oh, does it count?
Apparently I counted. I pressed the wrong button, but it still worked. Alright, Mr. Brushel, you're hiding something.
Don't yell and sound like that. When you have you'll give a guy a heart attack.
Sorry, it's just... The way you were moving just now.
No, it had to be on the right bit, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, this was wrong.
Scum,
Alright, I
scum,
thought this
scum.
was- This is why we save scum.
Okay, so it's on but Drew's talent, and he's a sweaty bitch.
Okay. Ah! Gotcha! Okay.
I was right without knowing I was right. Look
Wow.
at that.
Sweat much, Mr. Brushel?
Yeah, well. I might can't help his glands, you know.
It's more than that. When Mr. Misham's talent was mentioned, you suddenly began to sweat buckets. Has Vera been the one doing the painting this whole time? You're hiding something
Maybe.
about his talent.
That's ridiculous.
Evidence time! Let's show where Mr. Misham's true talent lay. It just so happens that I have evidence showing the talent mentioned in that letter. Oh no, I can't save.
I can't believe they're doing like a double scam.
Yeah.
Not only are they forging, the artist isn't arting the forgery.
Has to be this, right? The fact that it's a forgery.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh.
No. Let's reload. Let's reload. This time I'm gonna save before I have to pick evidence. Save.
Gotcha!
Gotcha!
I bet I can't help his glands, you know.
Save. Okay. What?
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Save here, actually. Okay, there we go. Alright. Mentioned in that letter. Because the letter says...
Why not the letter itself?
Why not the painting that he was copying?
Yeah, I would assume it would have been that one if it wasn't the other one.
Take that!
This painting was found in Mr. Misham's studio. There are two problems with this painting. The first is it wasn't painted by Mr. Misham. And the second is that there was another painting in the studio which looked exactly like this one, except it was only half done. Then, we have a letter discussing a payment of $10,000, which suggests a certain business operation. The business of making forgeries.
No, bitch dead. Bye.
That is all, Your Honor.
Everyone, please, everyone. Can we keep this private, please?
This entire trial is being recorded.
This is my story, my scoop.
Forgery, that's a serious crime.
Drew Misham is known as an artist these days.
He's also dead now.
But there were rumors he dabbled in another kind of art until a few years back.
Another art meaning AI?
Drew Misham was so talented, alright. Talented at making precise, detailed fakes. The fact that certain criminal elements were quick to discover.
Criminal elements? What? You can't seriously be talking about...
Exactly. I am talking about forging evidence.
Oh, that's how... Because I think the thing in the trial 7 years ago, the reason Phoenix lost his attorney's badge had something to do with forged evidence.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, they're all coming together now. Rumors started circulating 7 years ago.
And that's what that letter's about.
7 years ago. So are we to understand that this letter, this payment of 1,100 fuck
1,100.
1,100 fuck.
Exactly. Forged evidence nets tidy profit. End quote.
Order! 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 Oh, it's like our victim was living a double life.
Aha! This is my chance. So the victim had ties to the criminal world, right? He could have had plenty of enemies we know nothing about.
Objection!
This is my first time hearing of this criminal world. We certainly found no criminal connections when we conducted our investigation.
But how do you explain all this money? You have to admit there's a possibility of some illegal activity here.
Objection!
Also, we have this
You're yelling
stolen
at each other
painting.
now.
Yeah.
But there's no proof tying this letter to our case. Our case was, and remains, simple from the beginning.
Oh, shut up, Clavier. You only want this case to remain simple so that you can go back to playing your silly guitar.
Only the defendant could have poisoned that mug that night. And you, of course.
Hey, the only thing I poison is my pen when I'm writing reviews.
Loser.
Mr. Bruchel, your testimony to this point has been quite unreliable. It doesn't speak well of your reporting acumen.
What are you talking about? My journalism rock solid. Journalism so solid you can even stand an elephant on it. End quote.
In any case, let's hear a summarized recap of your testimony. If we can ascertain the situation in the studio for the recap, the trial is over.
Apollo, what's he talking about?
The cross-examination showed Mr. Brushel didn't have reason or means to poison him. As long as there's no other suspects, then the killer had to be Vera, that's what. This next testimony is our last chance.
Mr. Bruchel, your testimony, please.
God, you've got a lot of screen time
Yeah.
for a looking toothbrush, man.
I'm about to pass this off to you, dude. Like, because Vera hasn't said shit today.
Yeah.
Pass your
Vera's the
Brushel
next-
now.
Here's the next one.
The only other person in the studio that night was the defendant. It was Vera who poured the coffee. She's admitted as much herself. The only thing that touched her lips during the interview was that mug, and nothing left that studio after he died. Nothing. Clearly, the only one who could have poisoned him was his daughter.
It's the letter. Because he had to seal it again.
A nice testimony.
Oh.
Clear, succinct, and without room for doubt.
What had
You
to
might
have
be
been?
onto something there.
Oh.
Oh, shucks, you really think so?
I believe this clarifies the situation that night. Very well, Mr. Justice. You may begin your final cross-examination.
You say that, but this is not going to be the final cross-examination. It never is. Right.
It's the
It's
final
gonna
one
go
for,
for another
it's the
3
final one for
hours.
him.
I still
Oh,
have one trump card left to play.
I've looked at the stack of steps in this trial as
Yeah.
far as like scenage. There's about 4 more after this.
Oh my god, like in this part? And I won't let this
In
trial
this
end until I
case.
use it. Okay, in this case. Okay.
This is the last bit for him, and then you have another interview in
Oh
the next like
God.
scene.
Okay. Sorry about the coffee.
Hold it!
You're sure about that?
Well, to be really, really precise, I was busily gobbling mint candies the whole time.
One of those. Oh.
Yet at the time of the autopsy, no fresh fragrance of mint filled the room. Oh. And no mint residue was found.
It was a long shot anyway.
Don't tell me you're still trying to prove this. You think the victim ate, drank, or otherwise ingested something other than coffee?
Well, Mr. Justice, if you have some proof.
The possibility is there, I can feel it. Just maybe not prove it, not yet. And possibility isn't going to cut it, not now. Mr. Misham ingested that poison via a route other than the coffee. Can I prove it?
Other than the resealed letter, I don't know.
Let's
I don't
try
think
That's
the
the
land.
only
yeah.
thing I can.
Proof is possible. I gotta risk. Okay, it's fine. I saved Scum.
No, excellent. Let's see your proof then.
I was gonna say, well, the only other place that you found poison was on that fucking
Yeah,
frame.
but I don't know how
Like,
that
there
would have
is
gone
nowhere
in
else.
his mouth.
Please show us your evidence. Your evidence shows that the victim wasn't poisoned via his coffee mouth.
Can I just show the frame? Oh. Oh. Okay.
What the
dark
fuck?
solo.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Must I explain this over and over and over? We don't need possibilities here, Hair Forehead. We need proof.
Oh, okay. Load. Haha.
Like I said, I've never been on a trial for this game. This is all new to me.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
I don't
so,
think that you can prove this yet.
yeah. It can't be proven.
I do believe our little forehead is growing up. Pity we liked the rash, youthful forehead best.
Another hole in this case that needs plugging before I can prove anything. But first things first, I better uncover a weak spot before I try to strike again.
On with the cross-examination.
Javier has a speaker under his desk when he air guitars. I would not be surprised. Nothing left that studio after he died, really.
Hold it!
Not one thing, you're sure?
I mean, you fucking left.
Yep, sure as could be. Well, with one exception.
What exception? What?
Oh,
Journalists work,
okay.
Bushel
That was
visitor,
right.
leave studio. End quote.
I feel small for that one.
My god.
Come on. It's a joke. Get it? Not funny, I know, but still.
Did something leave the studio that night? Why does that sound familiar? Where have I heard something like that before? Where have I heard something
letter.
like that? Is it the letter?
He sent a letter as he came in.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. It was that the yellow envelope.
Yeah.
It was in front of us all the time, but not really because it got posted.
Yeah, none of us have it.
Now that we've proven our witness is a comedian of sorts, I'd like to turn to our defense attorney before returning to the testimony. Do you have any idea what, if anything, might have left the studio that night?
Just one thing. I think one thing might very well have left the studio that night, actually. A certain something that has vanished from the crime scene.
By what you mean? Something other than our witness?
Of course.
Don't tell me, Vera Misham.
Believe me, any comic relief I may provide is entirely unintentional. Just like me.
Nah, mate, you're a whole clown.
Let's see what you've got for us, Mr. Justice.
Well, this thing wasn't at the scene of the crime, so I can't show it to you, but I do have evidence that shows how it could have been taken from the scene. And that is the post box. This is the only link between the studio and the outside world.
A letterbox?
What did Mr. Brushel just tell us? When he entered the studio on the night of the murder, the victim had just finished writing a letter.
Yeah, I said that, and yeah, it was true.
Furthermore, you went on to tell us that he put the letter in a yellow envelope and put it in the letterbox. But that very same letterbox was empty. In other words, that night the yellow envelope disappeared.
Objection!
Yes, intriguing. So an envelope has disappeared from the scene of the crime. Of course, this changes nothing.
Huh?
He has a point, Mr. Justice.
Pink.
What we're trying to figure out is how the poison got into Mr. Mission. Is it really important that this envelope the witness says he saw disappeared?
Well, if it did disappear, then something did leave the studio that night. That seems very important to me.
Very well then, the witness will add this to his testimony.
You got it.
I still think this fails to change anything, Hair Forehead.
I wouldn't be so sure. A letter disappeared from the crime scene that night. This is exactly the opening I've been looking for.
Hold it!
A letter was put in the post from the studio, but I hardly think that matters.
Nothing could be more serious than an envelope disappearing from that studio, and you were hiding that back from us.
Oh, yes, well, actually...
I don't argue the possibility that a letter disappeared from that studio. But, Hair Forehead, isn't there a much more serious question before us?
Right, how Mr. Mission was poisoned, I know, but Mr. Boschel's testimony has changed, which means the facts of the case have too. And what he's told us means something entirely different now. I'm starting to think.
Let's keep thinking, Apollo.
Yes, let that shared brain cell do some work.
Hold it!
You say clearly as though it were obvious. But this claim that the defendant poisoned the victim is merely conjecture.
Yes, well, you see, in my business, it's all about making the most ridiculous things sound right. A bad habit, I know.
Bitch.
Yeah, well, actually, I guess this is more a case of ridiculous journalist sounds wrong. End quote.
The court is forced to agree with you. Please refrain from wild conjecture.
Understood loud and clear.
If only I could believe that.
What do you think, Apollo? Everything he says seems so not flawed.
Well, that's kind of what you want from a testimony,
wait, that's
really. I need to get my eye on what matters. How and why was Drew Mission killed? Jerry poured the coffee, that's not going to change. But if that coffee didn't kill him, I need to find what did and prove it. So it's gotta be the letter.
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta be a letter. We've got a mug with poison on a frame with poison. No. Go back. The only thing that touched his lips during the interview was a mug.
But it had to be the letter, right?
So I think it's the fact that something might have touched his lips before the interview, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I do the postbox since we don't have the letter itself? I guess.
Maybe?
Let's try it.
Objection!
Nope.
Scum! Scum! Scum!
Haha. Ooh, it wouldn't be this letter, would it? No.
Maybe?
Objection!
No.
No.
I'll say, because that letter does say use the included stamp and envelope.
Yeah. Oh, so yeah, sign the papers and send the enclosed envelope.
With the enclosed stamp within 3 days.
But this was 7 years ago. Why would he send it that night if this is what he was responding to?
I don't know.
Or maybe just in general because he touched it. Like it was supposed to have killed him 7 years ago. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense. Why would you pay somebody and then kill them?
Yeah.
Criminals, man.
Yeah, real.
Can you try just showing him that again?
Objection!
Nope.
No. Cool. Okay.
Maybe it's not that statement because we added the new statement for a reason.
Hmm.
Well, it was put in post from the studio.
Objection!
If I just show this. No. That was a wild stab in the dark. Showing every letter I have on my hands.
Objection!
No. No. Okay.
What about the mug during the mug line because it's a slow acting drug?
We already did that argument though. I don't know if that would be relevant again.
Objection!
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
What about I do this?
So
to this
if I tell you, you don't have to present anything to get to the next step, and that's where I will
Oh.
leave you.
Okay.
So.
I can't perceive anything either, though. I pressed everything, right?
Yeah, but you pressed everything before we had more info.
Oh, so
And
we
then
gotta
you only
repress.
pressed. Yeah, then
Did
you
I
only
not-
pressed your new info.
Oh, I didn't press this one?
I'll tell you now. You don't need that one.
Oh, okay.
Kai, how do you put stamps on an envelope?
Yeah, no, that's what I was thinking about, but
Mm-hmm.
did I
Oh, so basically,
Yeah, we already did this text, didn't we? Yeah. But like, what do I show to trigger what I need? If it's
You
not
don't
something I
need to show
oh,
anything. You
what
don't
about
show anything.
yeah, this one.
This oh,
Try-
then this one again.
Tries pressing because
You
his
sure
letter.
about that? Okay.
Oh,
Objection!
Not that.
okay. Down.
Oh, now I can prove it! Okay, I see. Proof is possible. Here goes nothing. I completely forgot that this part of this dialogue existed. Okay.
You do understand what we need, yeah?
I do now.
Proof, Herr Forehead, not possibilities.
Of course. And Prosecutor Gavin, I hope you understand. I'm ready to give you that proof.
What did you say?
I have proof of the disappearing envelope.
I saw him writing a letter. I did.
Which was picked up by the mailman answer.
Of course, which means that the envelope had a stamp on it.
Stamped. Oh,
As we all know, stamps come with dried glue on the back. In order to use the glue, you have to wet it by licking the stamp.
I would just use a glue stick, but go off, I
Yeah.
guess. No one worth talking to actually licks stamps in this day and age.
Oh, but he was an old guy who does letters and
Yeah.
shit.
Even if you wanted to talk to him, you couldn't. He's dead after all.
Objection!
Okay, so he licked the stamp. But wait. How does that explain the atroquinine on the rim of the coffee mug?
Because it was after he licked
Yeah,
it,
if
duh.
he licked the back of a poisoned stamp, the poison would get on his tongue, yes? What would then happen if he put the coffee mug on his mouth, to his mouth, Yeah, use your brain, Clavier. Those traces on the mug weren't the killer's doing. It was the other way around.
what?
The coffee mug didn't poison Mr. Mission. Mr. Mission poisoned the coffee mug himself. Oh my god.
Where there is an answer, there must be a question.
Order! 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 But that does it?
Recall if you would. Atroquinine is a slow-acting poison, yes? The poison entered his body when he put the stamp on that envelope. But his time wasn't up until the very moment he touched his lips to that cup of joe. He murdered an innocent coffee cup. Yeah.
Yeah. Love that. That coffee cup had a family. Do drink
Actually,
corks,
though,
huh?
y'all have seen Beauty and the Beast.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They all have families.
Yeah.
You have something else to add, Mr. Bushel?
Uh-oh, his
Brutal.
nose is picking up another scent.
As I believe I mentioned earlier. Well, that's the thing, see? After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Bishop sat there searching his desk drawer for something. Yes, a stamp! A so-called postage stamp, end quote. But, you know, I don't seem to remember him ever finding one.
That's why it's a tiny picture frame.
Oh.
To have a postage stamp in it. I don't know why you would put it in a frame, but...
Yeah.
And then
People
that would
collect
make
stamps.
sense with the glue on it. Yeah, but
There's
not...
like commemorative stamps and stuff. Like we have Christmas stamps here that people collect.
But
Yeah,
the
but,
letter
like,
said the one that he got said that the stamp was enclosed with the letter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe he
well,
just run
maybe.
out.
Incidentally, we searched the desk drawer at the scene of the crime. There were no stamps, not a single one.
Or he just used the last one, but yeah.
That does pose a problem. How will you prove that the stamp was coated with poison?
Actually, I'm glad no other stamps were found. It makes proving the stamp he used was poison possible.
Good show, good show. You can't even prove there was a stamp at the scene in the first place.
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say anyway. Where's your evidence that proves the existence of this poison stamp?
That has to be this, right?
Yeah.
For sure, it's the only other place to poison.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that certainly is a cute little frame, and by little, I mean really little.
It was on the victim's desk, Your Honor. Quite empty, as you can see for yourself.
I noticed that too during my inspection. So what?
Ah, apparently you weren't as observant as you should have been. You see, when you
Alright,
saw
bitch,
this
listen.
frame, it was missing something quite important.
Missing something?
Yes, a pale bluish stain on the inside of the frame. Atroquinine residue.
Why wasn't I told about this?
The frame is only 2 inches square. The face of the frame is even smaller. Maybe an inch wide at most?
You aren't saying.
Oh yes, I am. Tell me, what fits in such a small frame? A commemorative stamp, perhaps?
Look at his tiny ass.
Order! 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 The poison stamp was in this frame.
Impossible!
Prosecutor Gavin!
Why would he put something like that on his desk? Don't tell me he had it there so he could commit suicide if the mood struck.
God, that's a
You
move.
know, can I say something? I had a thought, see?
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
Why, Mr. Bristol, stop jittering around like that?
The victim was a forger, right? There's a lot of money in that line of work. Forger forges friends, makes enemies too. End quote.
So the poison stamp might have been a murder weapon aimed at him.
Objection!
My
Riffs,
god.
dude.
Oh, Rich. That's Rich. Leave the ridiculous flights of fancy to the Gaviniers' song lyrics, please.
Finally something we agree on.
The stamp was a murder weapon? Nonsense. Murder is a simple business. Who would go to such lengths? No one.
You'd
Other
be
than this
surprised.
one guy.
Oh, I disagree.
Come again?
Recall, if you would, the victim's reclusive lifestyle. During Misham hid from the world, he avoided meetings. His only contact with the outside world was the mail.
Mail.
Now, if you wanted to kill someone you couldn't meet, but you knew red letters, a stamp would be the perfect weapon.
Ridiculous. Where's your proof? I want proof.
I just gave it to you.
Show us evidence that this poisoned stamp was sent to him as a murder weapon. This is the other letter.
I might not have evidence per se, but things are finally starting to come together. Yeah.
What is it, Apollo? Your fists are trembling.
I think I know what happened. I don't believe it, but I can see it. I think I know how Mr. Mission was killed.
Well, fellas and Mr. Justice.
A certain piece of evidence points to the truth, Your Honor. I can show you how someone with the intent to kill sent Mr. Mission the stamp of death. That's gotta be there.
Isn't this the envelope? The one from 7 years ago?
Think about the text of the letter again. There were 2 pages in the envelope. This is page 1. And this is page 2. I want to draw your attention to one phrase in particular. Send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. The enclosed stamp, Your Honor.
Oh.
In other words, if I have this straight, the stamp, poison on the stamp, lick, gasp, end quote.
Now, what if he had done exactly as the letter asked?
He would sign the document, put it in the envelope, and then put the stamp on it, right? Then he would put it in his letterbox.
15 minutes wouldn't have elapsed between affixing the stamp and mailing the letter. But the clock started ticking, and when the time came, he drew his last breath. And the murder weapon would be taken away from the scene.
Why, conveniently, thanks to the postal system.
Dude, stop. This is a court of law.
God.
Being dramatic, obviously.
Such a splendid imagination you have, Hair Forehead.
This is his equivalent of like Van Zeke slamming his leg on the table.
Or throwing a goblet.
Yeah.
Let me confirm one thing with you, if I might. So, this poisoned stamp was inside this envelope from 7 years ago, yeah? Is that what you'd have us believe? Really?
Well...
It is a little bit of a stretch, but there is a possibility.
Yes, a very small possibility. How small, I wonder? A poisoned stamp in this envelope? A stamp that then became the murder weapon? How do you intend to prove this seeming coincidence?
Well...
It was 7 years ago and we don't even know who sent that letter.
And your answer is silence, I see. Very well. I move to...
Who the fuck is this?
Who is this? Is this...
some other German.
Who else is also German?
I'm wondering if it's Phoenix.
Fuck it, why not? It's not nice to pick on the Fraulein, Clavier.
Oh no! What? Didn't you die?
What
Oh.
the fuck? What the fuck?
Why?
Oh,
what?
wait,
Huh? Why did?
Wait,
What?
we all saw that, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the wrong sprite? Well, quote unquote wrong sprite.
Why was she? What? Why was she his brother
was
for a
weird.
minute? That was weird.
That was weird.
Emma. I'm freaked out. Okay.
Well,
Oh, that's why.
Like my Christoph Gavin impression? Did I sound like him?
Bitch, you scared all of us. Don't quit your day job.
Don't you have a crime scene to be looking after, Fraulein Detective?
Someone had to come dig you all out of the mess you're making of this case.
Mess?
You know, none of this would happen if you just trusted in science a little more. You can find out if that stamp was in that envelope easy.
Care to explain yourself, Fraulein Detective?
Glare at me all you want, but science is on my side. It's all in the residue, right?
That's right! The poison detection spray. Yeah, well, I didn't know one think of this earlier.
Because we don't keep hold of that, Emma keeps hold of that. Because we're dumb.
My
What
god.
is the red envelope that was?
Apollo would
You
probably
can
correct
open it on the authority of the court.
True, true. Okay. There it is.
Well, would you look at that?
No mistaking it. That's a troquinine residue.
I don't believe it. A murder weapon from the past.
Sorry, it's loading. Oh, there it goes.
Now, 7 years later, it bears its fangs at last.
Damn, this poison has a long expiration date, huh?
Absolutely outrageous! Tell me why!
Tell me why.
Nothing but a heartache. Why didn't this murder take place 7 years ago?
Because he had his own fucking stamp.
Yeah.
There's one possibility. Maybe Mr. Misham figured it out.
Figured what out?
He realized that the person who sent that letter wanted him dead. So he sent his reply with a different stamp.
And then got another letter?
I guess.
And put his decisive evidence in a frame.
But then why would he then still fucking use it?
Yeah.
Are you stupid?
Oh my god.
Maybe because he was
Oh my
old and
God.
forgot about it?
Maybe.
Ah!
You're still here.
Can I make a statement here on the record?
Another one? Why?
I, Spark Razortooth Brushel, claim this scoop as mine. Drew Bishop killed in cold blood by sender of 7-year-old letter. End quote. No, maybe something more succinct. Star falls after 7-year delay. End quote.
I imagine all the people in the court not like talking to each other, but like shaking their head in disappointment.
Like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Order, order, order. I see no room for further argument here. Though I admit, this is all coming quite as a shock. To think that the murder weapon reached its mouth after 7 years. Stamp is ticket straight to afterlife. End quote.
Uh-oh. I think the witness is a bad influence on our judge.
God. Everyone is a bad influence on this judge.
I see no further debate on this matter. The sender of that letter 7 years ago could hardly have been a defendant.
Apollo, you gotta do something.
I think we just won.
Wait, that's not even me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Very well, this court finds the defendant.
Oh my god, Clavier, shut up!
Is this the bright future of our legal system?
Prosecutor Gavin?
A ticket to the afterlife from 7 years ago? Tickets for Governor's shows are invalid after 2 weeks.
But it doesn't make sense any other way.
It boggles my mind that so many people haven't noticed this. There's a fatal contradiction in Herr Forehead's claim.
A contradiction?
A poison stamp was placed in this envelope 7 years ago, whereupon it was framed until now. If that's the case, Then why would
Yeah.
Drew Misham have done what he did?
Emma, explain that. He must have realized it was poison.
Then why use it again?
Yeah.
Therein lies the rub. 7 years ago, the forger Drew Misham sensed a trap and put the stamp in a frame. I do not debate this, but this begs the question. Why 7 years later did he use that stamp on the night of the murder?
Ah.
Surely you don't mean to suggest that Mr. Misham simply forgot. He put the murder weapon in a frame on his desk for 7 years and forgot? You expect us to believe he sprang the trap on himself?
Ooh, ah!
Tiny little no-ass having man.
While I admit this is all quite shocking myself, it does seem highly unlikely that he would fall foul of a trap that had been sitting on his desk for 7 years.
Apollo!
I don't think we're winning anymore.
I'm glad to see we're all back in the real world now. Welcome back to reality. We've been waiting for you.
What a shithead.
Objection!
Okay, then how do you explain the poison stamp that was in this envelope?
The poisoned stamp? Where exactly is this poisoned stamp again? Have you brought it to court for us?
Well, the letter has poison on it, and this frame has poison in it, like, my guy.
I see no proof that such a thing ever
We've
existed.
shown you so much proof.
Objection!
What about the
Your Honor,
atropine
he's being a
residue, huh?
twat.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree, that does seem to be a troquinine residue. But her forehead? It's certainly no stamp.
Yeah, because the stamp was used. Yeah, but...
Even if your precious poisoned stamp did exist, Drew Misham never would have used it. That is all.
Unless he was looking for a stamp, couldn't find one, and then asked his daughter to bring him a stamp, but she didn't realize that that stamp wasn't supposed to be used, and she's the one that gave him that stamp by accident.
Oh, it's also, yeah. Because she wouldn't know everything about it, right?
Yeah.
Theoretically. She's
Mhm.
just drawing, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I believe we come to a conclusion again.
Apollo! Were we wrong the whole time?
I can't believe it. The poison traces match up. It can't be coincidence.
I'd like to bring some closure to this issue sometime this year. Mr. Justice,
Yes, Your Honor.
let's review the facts and see where we stand. 7 years ago, Drew Misham received a red envelope. There were traces of the poison quinine on the document inside that envelope. A similar trace was also found at the crime scene on this tiny picture frame. The defense has indicated the possibility of a yellow envelope. An envelope that left the scene of the crime with a poison stamp on it.
Yes, but even if this envelope contained a poisoned stamp, and Drew Misham, knowing this, put it in a frame, he never would have used that stamp.
I'm afraid you're right. Which means there is a fatal flaw here in the defense's case.
I haven't been on the wrong track this whole time, I'm sure of it. Traces of atroquinine, the envelope, the frame, and Drew Misham's mysterious death. They're all connected somehow.
Well, Mr. Justice, do you have a conclusion for us?
The defense stands by its case, Your Honor. We've seen that the logical outcome of the evidence makes no sense, which means that one of our clues must be a fake.
Ah, a fake clue? Fascinating.
Stop the trial and just call the post office? Real. That would be
And-
convenient.
If we find this fake, Your wild fantasies will prove quite reasonable, yeah?
The fake clue that's thrown us off the poison's trail is none other than— oh no.
Save scum.
Oh. What if it's the
Probably
frame?
the frame.
Yeah.
Because what's his face didn't testify anything about the frame, just that he was like scrambling with the envelope.
Yeah.
Would it not just be Drew Misham? Like, he wouldn't have picked that up,
But you can't.
though.
He himself cannot be fake though. Like,
No,
they confirmed
but if
his
they're
body.
implying that he knew about the stamp,
No, but
then
they're saying
that-
which of the evidence is fake, so that would be like him himself. I think this is right. Or maybe
Oh,
not.
wait,
I
that's
don't
me,
know.
sorry.
Sometimes the music stops and it's still wrong. We'll see.
This frame is the fake clue.
Without a doubt, Your Honor.
Objection!
wasn't it you who presented this evidence to the court?
Oh.
Hold on a second, Apollo. The poison on the envelope, that frame, and the coffee mug. They're all connected somehow.
Oh my god, wait. Is it actually Drew Misham himself? Are you
I'm
serious?
gonna
God.
fight you in real life.
Are you
That's bull.
serious? This—
If that's true, I hate it.
The victim was a fake clue. I'm afraid I don't understand.
I'll explain. We have an envelope, a frame, and a mug linked by poison. That all makes sense. What doesn't make sense is the victim himself.
Objection!
Congratulations, you've completely lost me. So the fake evidence is none other than the master of fake himself, the forger?
But they did an autopsy with his body.
It makes a good story, I'll give you that. Yeah, but
What's the autopsy say?
they're that he was poisoned, but it just
Yeah.
says they're implying that he's the one that took the stamp out of the envelope. He's the one that put it in the frame. He's the one that took it out the frame to lick it. What if he only did one of those three things?
Oh, so you mean like
That's a
maybe
good
Vera took it out of the
point.
frame and gave it to him or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Well, they said it's like a commemorative stamp shape. Like it's not a regular stamp,
Yeah.
the commemorative.
The fake clue, fakes, forgeries. Ah,
I know that face, that's the I just had an idea face.
I don't know if I'm right, but I'm going with it anyway. What if our forger is the fake? Yeah, because this is what oh, the fact that Vera's the one that was doing the painting this whole time.
Come again?
7 years ago, our forger sniffed a trap and stepped aside. 7 years passed, now the forger stumbles into that very same trap and dies. Why?
That's what I want to know.
We all
the
fucking want to
forger
know,
who was
mate.
killed was a fake. Because no one knew what the real him looked like.
What?
Because he—
Here we are again. The victim was a fake?
Because so no one knows what Drew Misham actually looks like. Like, because he's never stepped out of that room. So it would be so easy to just swap him out with someone else and be like, this is Drew Misham. One forger smelled the trap, one forger fell into the trap. That's 2 forgers, and one of them was a fake. Huh.
I think that you're overthinking this. I don't think it's that complicated. This is a game for 12-year-olds.
No, but that's what they're literally saying. They're saying there were 2 of them.
Yeah, but Vera is probably the other person, not like some random person.
No, they're saying that, yes, somebody found this, and then somebody used it. The person that found it, if they had known it was a trap, would not then have used it, so obviously it was not the same person.
Yeah.
That is what they're saying. They're not saying that there's 2 fucking Drew Mishams.
No. Okay, fine.
So you're telling us that Drew Misham, the victim, was a fake? Well, if he was the fake, who was the real forger?
Okay.
So now they're asking, right, well then who took the fucking stamp?
Right.
You'd better not be claiming there was some kind of switcheroo, Kai.
I'm afraid you're going to have to back up the story. Mr. Justice, show us just who the real Drew Mission
Yeah,
is.
see? There's a real Drew Mission and a fake Drew Mission.
Yeah,
This
so
is
you
what I
just
was
said-
saying. If Drew Mission wasn't
Yeah.
the real forger, there's only one person who could, like, it was someone using his name, which is probably Vera.
Yeah.
Understood, Your Honor. Forger Drew Mission was himself a forgery. The real forger was...
Oh, it's because she's got anxiety.
Yeah, that makes sense. There can only be one explanation, really, because she's also never really... She doesn't step out either. The real identity of the forger, known as Drew Misham, is none other than his only daughter, Vera Misham.
Oh yeah, because she didn't want to leave without her lucky charm.
Yeah.
Order! Mr. Justice, this is going out on the limb even for you.
I kind of agree. I mean, Vera, a forger?
Let's consider it before you write it off entirely. If you look at the paintings in the studio, one fact becomes quite clear. Forgery had been taking place in that studio for quite some time. The forger wasn't caught in that trap 7 years ago. This can only mean that the one who was caught in the trap wasn't the forger. Hydrate! Thank you.
Well, actually, that does kind of make certain kind of sense.
Unshrimp yourselves, guys. One more thing. Only 2 sets of fingerprints were found in the forger's studio. Drew Misham's and Vera Misham's. If we know that Drew Misham wasn't the forger, that leaves only one possibility by process of elimination. The forger was Vera Misham. Well?
I play guitar in response.
Fascinating. He's so tall.
Oh, there she is.
There, Misham. You've been paying attention to the trial so far.
Let's just ask her and be done with it, shall we? Who are you? Who is the forger, Drew Misham? Oh, she's got light in her eyes now.
Was that an expression of emotion I saw on her face? She's staring holes into Prosecutor Gavin's face.
I'm used to being stared at by Frauleins, believe me. Though they usually talk to me, too. Tell us, were you the one who forged those works of art? Yes.
So the forger Drew Mission was you.
Yes, it was me.
What? What?
The court was in an uproar and it wasn't calming down. We had to break for a 10-minute recess. Oh boy! And that is where we will stop for today because I'm getting tired. But this is...
Because it's been almost 4 hours.
Yeah, this is crazy.
It's getting wild, and I will not be here for the rest of the game.
Oh man.
Actually, no, hang on. Do I have anything next round?
What?
Sometimes I have...
I should be here Friday, but I can't promise for 100% because it's like the last day. And like teacher work days are usually, if you're done with work, you can go home after lunch. So that's why I'm like, it's a solid maybe for me for next week.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I will ask and see what happens. But yeah, okay, cool. We will stop there and continue next time. Yippee!
Yeah.
Alright, I'll throw the VoD onto YouTube sometime soon too. Yay, okay.
Thanks.
Bye, chat!
Now I can link it.
Bye bye! Otsu, otsu!
Bye bye.